I would like to see a big killing board, like kill Malenia, kill Estelle 1, kill Estelle 2, kill Mohg 1, kill Mohg 2, kill Lanciax, kill Borealis. Let's get a Fia champ on there. Let's get some god bosses on there. Let's get some Urtri avatars on there. That would be pretty fun.
Fia's champs would be kind of funny, just based on the whole season 1 Fia's champs with Gino, where he just got it like 5 seconds before the match ended.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah. That was
Fia champ is horrible. That square is insane. I hate that boss.
It really depends on the weapon. If you have a really crappy weapon, it's horrible.
Yeah.
If you have like, I don't know, like Dragon Halberd, it's pretty easy. If you have
Sure.
anything else that you can, like, honestly, like Halo Scythe is fantastic. Anything that's like a delayed Ash of War, pretty much, right? Where they dodge the initial cast, but they don't dodge the actual projectile, which some weapons have. That's always really, really useful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? But who knows if we get to see that? We didn't even get to see Rykard's Great Rune like once yesterday. Because that was just too far into the game, you know. That's too deep of a square.
Yeah.
All right, looks like everyone's loading in. I'm gonna go move over real quick.
Cool,
I'll be back.
Oh my god, bye.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. How's it going, players? How's it going?
Hello, Domo.
Hello.
Yep. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's feeling up to speed and feeling good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Good enough.
Feeling feelings.
All right. Everyone's got the glaive and the Burger King helmet.
Esclave. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. That
Perfect.
looks to be the case.
All right. Perfect. Everyone else is looking great. Yeah, everyone looking sharp for the finals. Fantastic. I hope you guys have a good time. All right. Please enjoy. And I'll talk to you guys later. Good luck in the first match. I'll move you guys to your first, your voice channels. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
All
luck.
right,
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, have fun.
You too.
All right, and I'm back, Parky. Everything's fine.
Oh my god, let's go.
Let's go. Okay. All right, so the players are ready. Let me go ahead and start the match. Here we go. Countdown starting now. Pestclave Burger King helmet for the players with some good old flat feet shoes.
Nice.
All right, and the board we're looking at right now is Hero's Grave in the center. Kind of interesting. There is Malenia.
Okay.
So there's that. There's Fia's champs.
Okay, we got
some things.
Omen Killer. That's a big rushable square these days.
Yeah.
We got Mohg. We got Sleeping Golem. Oh my god, Sleeping Golem race. Oh yeah.
We got some big boys for sure, yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, so we got a Smithing Stone plus 16 weapon. Ooh, I can see that being really targeted early on because players will do that square. If it gets sniped, it's okay. They have a good weapon set up, and there are a lot of things to kill on this board, so that's a nice one. We got Mimic Tier consumable only. We got the Glovewort bell bearings. Oh, the number 2s. Those are the worst.
Yep. Okay, so also I'm expecting. Okay, this is a little tricky to read here. Depending on the classes that the players pick here, to be honest, I'm expecting from Cattery either Raya's Hand of Volcano Manor or Omen Killer. Okay.
Yeah.
From BrinoMachino, I'm expecting Omen Killer.
Yeah.
And possibly Sleeping Golem, if not Smithing Stone 16. Those are my predictions, anyways, for the early game. It might be different, who knows? But
yeah,
that seems to be like what they prefer.
I think Gino might go Omen Killer. He seems to be really good at that square. We do have the Star Fist, which is a nice starting weapon.
Yeah.
So kind of gets them going. Just at the beginning already. We do have Margit 6+ pairs. Okay, so this board is a really nice mix of like early rushable things and scary late things.
So pretty much a mix of the two teams' playstyles.
Yeah, which is really cool. I'm super excited to see how this goes. So I mean, some of these like lines actually don't look bad. I mean, the diagonals, the top left diagonal's okay. The top right one's not so bad. Talisman is a little long, and I'm not sure how aware people are of all the talismans. There's just so many, and they're just like in such random places. It's a little hard to remember them all.
Yeah.
But, you know, talisman can often work with a lot of other things as well, just because they're everywhere. I mean, the lines look nice.
Yeah, I would agree with the diagonal, the top left to bottom right. That one's actually really nice.
Yeah.
All right. And we're loading in. Ooh. Okay.
So
yeah.
3 out of 4 of them have started with the same class. Bree actually started with a different one. I'm curious why.
Yeah, start with the Morning Star and the Bloodstained Dagger here. Yeah, I'm not sure as to why. That's a good question. Maybe stat line was just better.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't get a chance to see the stats, but I wonder if it was higher arcane or something like that, because that is on the board as well.
Yeah, it could be everybody. Yeah, everybody else starting with the Starfist though, making their way towards Grafted Scion. No Grafted Scion on the board, sadly. I do think that Hero's Grave is gonna happen sooner than we expect.
Okay.
That's my assumption anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it can be relatively early, right? It's not like the boss in it is really hard. The one that they usually go for, the Red Wolf one, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think that could be relatively rushable, and all of them seem pretty well versed in that specific Hero's Grave as well, in terms of where to go and lava. Is that the lava one actually?
The Red Wolf one has lava in it, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I've seen a lot of them have different techs. Gino's got some weird tech for the lava that I've not seen from others, I think, at least early on in the season. Where you like dash and punch or something. I don't know. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to see if anyone does that and see if they'll be doing anything like that.
Yeah, it's so pretty much what it is. It's when you backstep for some reason, you have a new animation for it's so even with weapons. If you backstep and attack right away, each weapon has like a kind of consider it like a back hop counter attack kind of attack pretty much. And so when you back hop and then counter attack with your hands, but then flick the camera or flick the character forward, you pretty much back hop and then do the attack forwards instead of going back the direction you just back hopped from. If that makes sense. So you can get faster through the lava that way. Is the whole angle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it looked fast, so.
Yeah, it works. Yeah. It definitely works. Okay, it looks like that some people are going for Gate Frontier and some people going for Aguil Lake South, or Lake North, sorry. And I really wonder what the deciding factors on that. Maybe it's just checking the Greatsword chest, as you know, taking the time sink to be like, okay, I can at least do a little bit of a weapon check for the team here. Or maybe it's just preference. I'm not too sure.
Gino and Kata might be looking at the Margit with 6+ parries. I don't think they have a shield though, do they? But I mean, obviously they have to get up there somehow, so they might be looking at going towards Margit for that one.
Yeah, I'm expecting here to be some quick mapping, possibly going to Ruined Labyrinth to check the small shield check in Ruined Labyrinth, or maybe just going for the Stormwall Ash of War. But yeah, it looks like that Kata and Gina both had the same idea, same as what seems to be okay. Never mind, Pup going for the Sleeping Golem right away. Bree here going straight to Liurnia, possibly towards EG, going for Omen Killer, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah, Omen Killer's not a bad call on that one. I wish Pup the best of luck on Sleeping Golem. We all know how Sleeping Golem can treat the early game players.
Very true, very true.
Oh god. I will say I practiced Sleeping Golem one time with Starfist, And honestly, you can stagger lock him, if that's the right word, pretty easily. Like you stagger him, he falls, he stands up, and you can just stagger him before he even attacks. Like the charger 2 damage on these guys is really good against him.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have the weapon for it, it ain't too bad. If you don't have the weapon for it, like we've seen in some matches, it gets a little crazy sometimes. Okay, it looks like that both players instantly went for Shifra for the smithing stones.
Interesting, yeah.
Rather than rushing a square. So they both have the same idea of like, okay, I think they're rushing for a smithing 16 here on the Starfist.
Yeah. Yeah, not only that, but Pup is looking at cemetery shades here. So it looks like Pup and Kata might be eyeing that top left diagonal that we mentioned.
Yeah, which is really, really interesting. So this is going to be everyone making the same choice besides Pup and Bree. And let's see what they do after that, too, because I'm expecting Bree to go for that explosive physic right afterwards, because that is after Omen Killer. It's pretty decent nearby. And then maybe going for Raya's hand as well. Looks like that Gino is currently a little bit ahead here on the smithing stones now.
Yeah, just barely. Yep.
A little bit faster, maybe mapping-wise. I'm not too sure, but currently going to be the first into the Kayla tunnel. And it looks like that Bree might be trying a new Omen Killer cheese. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah!
Cool.
That is genius!
Wow.
That is
Bree.
awesome! The hop
my
up to the
God.
platform so she can backstab him off of the platform. That is so nice.
Wow. That is cool. I haven't seen that one. I have seen some cheeses. I have not seen that one. That is very cool.
That was very nice. Yeah, that's some new tech right there. Nice, quick Omen Killer fight from Bree.
Yep.
Marking the first square for BrinoMachino on the board right now,
Nice.
1-0.
Oh my god, I love when players do something like epic like that no one's ever seen, and then they just don't react after. It's just like fucking badass.
Probably because they've been like labbing it for
Yeah.
days on end to make sure that it doesn't screw up in the match.
Yeah. Okay. So
wow.
we got Pup still here on the cemetery shade. Okay.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, yeah, looks like that pretty much Kata and Gino still kind of in sync here, going for those smithing stones, smithing 4s here now. For Gino, goes straight to Snow Valley for the smithing 6. And then he should be able to mark that square here in just a moment. There's going to be a nice block here from Pup, though, on the cemetery shades. Going to be blocking that diagonal right away as soon as Gino most likely is going to be the first to grab the smithing stone 16 square from the looks of it.
I wonder, though, if Bree did go for Omen Killer instead of something in that line to rush. I wonder how much they really cared about that diagonal anyway.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I was gonna say maybe they're looking at one of the lines that Omen Killer's in, but I don't really know with Morgott in there and with the Glovewort bell bearings in there. I don't really know. And be a champ, maybe not.
There could be good pressure points though for the enemy team.
Yeah.
You know, there's that too. It's like, hey, you know, we're not gonna do it, but if you wanted to stop us, you're gonna have to do those really crappy squares. Very nice Castle Soul Skip here from Gino, by the way. Castle Soul Skip. Kata misses the Castle Soul Skip here, which already is not good, but that's going to make him behind even more now on that smithing stone 16 square. And there it is, Gino grabbing the 16 stone and going straight to round table.
Oh no.
Gonna have a plus 16 Starfist. He's gonna be ready for the rest of the game.
Wow.
I do wonder if he's gonna go for that whole plus 24 strat again. I wouldn't be surprised anyways for a Malenia Mohg board.
Yeah. All right, and there he is marking it. Okay. Cat is probably still gonna get the smithing stones because having a good weapon, like we said, it's an okay square to lose a lot of the time because you're set up and you made progress on something anyway.
Right. Sleeping Golem here now for Pup, by the way.
Sleeping Golem. All right, let's see it.
Let's go ahead and bring her up to the big screen. Watch your eyes, chat. Watch your eyes. Bring it up to the big screen here. Oh, Pup. No, sorry, Pup. Parky, we're on the screen, by the way. As a heads up.
Hi, guys.
Just as a heads up, just wanted to let you know. Hi, guys. And going for The nice charged R2 chains here. Yeah, this is okay. This is solid. Yeah, she should be completely fine here getting this. I think it's just gonna take like 6 riposts maybe.
Yeah, this is pretty much my experience with it. It's just like a perfect weapon for this.
Oh, she does get the elevated golem though.
Oh my god.
Which is definitely really, really annoying. Gotta be careful here. She might be... Okay. Nice. Okay, very nice. Gets him in a nice open area now. That's going to be very, very useful. Looks like that Kata, by the way, on the bottom left there is going to go for that Hero's Grave now after getting the Starfist 16. And then Gino is currently still in Limgrave, going for the Physic tier, maybe? For a Physic Flask, sorry, Physic Flask. Bree currently in Raya Lucaria for Tops's Key, perchance.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Renalla's on there as well. Oh,
Golem just taking a nice nap.
Golem fell through the ground. Golems?
I do believe that happened to Adif a couple of times before too.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, this is such a janky fight. Wow.
Yeah, it can be really, really weird sometimes.
Sometimes there's fights in this game that are just like the devs. I bet they didn't even want you to fight it. They're kind of like BBK. It's like, fine, you want to fight him here? Okay, fine. Here's this horrible arena then. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, grabbing that talisman, by the way, good call.
Definitely huge to work towards that for sure. Looks like that. I'm expecting Pup to go for her next Cemetery Shade here, just to make sure that they don't have that diagonal to worry about.
Yeah. I think that's a good call. I get so stressed leaving squares open like that.
Oh, interesting. So now Gina's going to go for that Hero's Grave, but Kata's already on the way. Kata's definitely got a huge head start on this Hero's Grave. So this might be a little bit of a snipe on Brino. Potentially here, which is also really nice from Kata, by the way, going for that, even though Pup is going for Cemetery Shades, because you just like want to make sure that you block that line regardless. So both players making sure to block it. Also, you know, Hero's Grave being a center square is going to be huge. That's going to help a lot too. The play here from Bree being in Raya Lucaria, I think is really good, not just for Thops' Key though, but also because of Ritual Pots, which is also on the same diagonal that Cattery is kind of working on, which is also in row 1. So she's kind of working towards both of those things, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, that's a great call. Okay.
Nice up from Bree, by the way, on the Red Wolf, too.
Yeah, nice and easy.
I'm expecting someone to pick up a Rot Grease here at some point from Lake of Rot to make some fights maybe a little bit easier in the future, possibly on Fire Giant or Malenia. Probably on Fire Giant would be my guess. But Catalyst already here in the Hero's Grave now. Gonna say hi to the skeleton. That completely does not know how to aim.
Alright, hopefully we don't see any Altus Plateau Hero Grave incidents, because we do sometimes.
Yeah, no, very true. But I do think at this point, everyone's kind of practiced it just to, avoid it as much as they can.
Totally.
Going to see if Kata actually knows the back hop R1 strat. Looks like he does. There we go. Sliding down.
That's fast.
It's very fast, yeah.
Man, Elden Ring and its lava, eh? Like, why is it not doing damage?
That's because he's blocking while back hopping too. You can block the lava for some reason in this game. I don't know why.
I mean, sure, but if you go from this to like Dark Souls 1, it's a huge difference.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Crazy.
I guess it's like a thing of like, hey, instead of giving you a ring that lets you get through lava, how about we just have lava everywhere because it looks cool, but don't do any damage, kind of a thing. I don't know. Here, a second Cemetery Shade for Pup, by the way. So that's going to be really, really nice.
Yeah, Gino's about to get sniped here.
I mean, unless Red Wolf for some reason gives Kata a hard time, but this is a pretty straightforward fight for these players.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you never know.
Yeah.
But at this point, everyone is super good at these Red Wolves with those jump strats and all that. It's gorgeous to look at.
Yeah, Yeah, Red Wolf is definitely one of those dancey fights, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Some bosses, it's very, just roll and parry kind of fights, but Red Wolf is definitely one of those dancey ones where it's got a flow and rhythm to it, which is really fun. I used to hate Red Wolf so much, but like now actually it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Nice
I
stagger.
never hated Red Wolf, but I never loved Red Wolf, and I still don't.
There it is. Heroes Graves now out for Cattery.
Nice. And that gorgeous middle square. Good work, Kata.
Yeah, Gino now having to.
Puts out.
Yeah, has the
Well, he
Memory of
doesn't put
Grace.
out. Yeah, Memory of Grace.
That's a huge snipe here.
Mm-hmm.
2 for 2 now on the board. Cemetery Shade's now coming out for Cattery as well. 3 for 2 now for Cattery.
Okay, nice.
Blocking the diagonal and activating their own. Pop having a little bit of an advantage on talismans. And it looks like Breeze returning that Thops key right away. Going to be blocking that diagonal. Very, very nice. Very nice.
Good. That's a really great play on her part.
Blocks upon blocks from both teams. This is a very, very good play.
Do we think she's going to check out the sorceries here while she's already talking to him?
She definitely could, yeah. Very nice.
There it is.
Very nice block.
She does not talk to him for sorceries, but yeah, that's fine.
Might later grab the book or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's going back actually. Maybe she was like, oh wait, hold on, sorceress is there too.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go talk to him real quick. She did grab one of them anyways.
So I know that one of them are different from Selins, right?
Yeah, one is unique to Thops, yeah.
Is it always the very first one?
That's a good question. I'm gonna assume so.
Because I feel like she bought one without really thinking about it. There's no way she would just guess, right?
Yeah. I think you might be right that it's like the first slot is the unique one. But I honestly don't know either. That's some very niche knowledge.
Well, that would make sense. All right, we have Gino and Kata here in Altus. We got an apostle here that they might be looking at.
Oh, this might be another snipe. Because Kata's already ahead.
I mean, Kata doesn't seem like. I mean, he is ahead, yeah. Actually, yeah, he's pretty decently ahead.
Yeah, he's ahead by like 15 seconds, 20 seconds ish.
I do think some apostle RNG might affect this.
Oh, 100%.
So I wouldn't say Kata's got the square for sure yet, even though he does obviously have an advantage.
The thing that's also going to be interesting is that, I mean, Kata did die also to Godskin Apostle yesterday, so maybe he's just not as well versed in the fight. Or it might have just been a hiccup, who knows? But that definitely could reflect it onto today as well.
It could be, the elevation, the angle you're fighting him on.
Yeah.
Whenever you fight a boss on an angle, it's always, no matter how good you are, there will always be some weird stuff going on there.
I agree.
I mean, Gino's not that far. Like, depending on RNG for both of their bosses, I mean, there's a chance.
I don't know. There's another bleed proc here for Kata, by the way. Another riposte.
Yeah.
One more charge jar 2 is going to do it. This is where I think, honestly, for BrinoMachino, they should definitely be leaning into what seems to be their late game efficiency.
Yeah.
Gino again getting sniped and quitting out immediately.
Oh man, and unfortunately, yeah, there's nothing else that Apostle really works with on this board, so there was no reason for Gino to finish that. So that was unfortunately just a time sink for him.
And Kata going immediately for that Moon of Noxtella, I believe, which is going to be that row 2 now. I think Cattery might be eyeballing that row 2 with a different talisman still.
Yeah.
Not too sure.
Yeah, I mean that.
Oh my God! Are you joking? Gino going for the same play as well.
Again? Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, that's just unlucky. I mean, stuff like this, this is bingo, right? You can be the best bingo player ever, but if someone just makes the same call as you.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Check him PC, maybe. I don't know. But here's the thing. Kata made the call before Gino did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is not like he's sniping when Gino's already on the way. This is just, unfortunate timing.
Yeah, Cat is reading the future, guys. He's cheating.
Yeah, check his crystal ball. I don't know what the hell is going on. Actually huge. This is gonna be a huge time sink.
Yeah, this is big for Cattery.
Right here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you know? He did quit out. Is that for the elevator?
Yeah, I believe so. I just saw that Bree had Dragon Halberd, by the way. That's a nice one.
Very nice.
No one's gone for the Margit parries yet, by the way. You know how that used to be such a
Yeah.
rushable square, and it's been
Yeah.
20 minutes, no one's touched it, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But it makes sense.
That's what this new bingo season. All these early game squares are on the board until the end, oftentimes.
Yeah.
I wonder if Puppery's gonna go for that. I mean, they don't have shields, right? Like, they're not really gonna waste too much time going to look for one. But I wonder if Puppery might be going to do that because she is here.
Potentially. It looks like that both Pup and Bree are kind of going for setups right now because they obviously were rushing a lot of early game stuff. And Gino and Kat already having like their weapons online for that smithing 16. They get to go and do like all of the killing now pretty much while their teammates go and prep, which I think is a really good idea. I do think that, like I said before, BrinoMachino should really focus on their specialty, which is late game, going for some of those late game calls. Hopefully soon-ish, because otherwise Kata's gonna run away with this advantage that he's been having on Gino time-wise for some of these squares.
It is really weird that they've been going for the same ones. In my opinion, the ones that they've been going for aren't really like in-your-face obvious squares. I mean, especially Moon of Noxtella. I'm curious how they both decided on that one. Might be something to ask later.
I think so. For Cattery, it made sense just because of like row 2, trying to promote that a little bit more. For Brino, I don't know. I'm genuinely a little thrown off by that. I think maybe just to block the row 2 potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like an easy out of like random pickup. I'm
Wait,
honestly
oh my
not
god,
too
it's
sure.
actually kind of close though. I mean, like Kata is still ahead, but I mean, Gino is really not far behind.
Yeah.
I don't know what Gino did to catch up that fast, but wow.
He is currently behind by like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh no, dude. I mean, whoever gets sniped on this one, man, that one sucks. This one would sting, dude.
Okay. Oh, Gino going for the crouch tech, whereas Kata is not going for the crouch tech. And there it is. Kata grabs it.
Wow.
And marks the square right away. That crouching might have made the difference.
Oh my god. Wow. That was crazy. And so the thing with this is that now Gino hasn't marked a square in a while since the Smithing Stone 16. And so Team Cattery has no idea what Gino's doing this whole time.
Yeah, at
Which
some
is
point.
Crazy.
At some point when you're just getting squares and no one's marked anything, you're gonna have to assume that you sniped something. You don't know what it is, but you're like, you know what? It's been too long. I must have taken away something from them. I don't know what it is. And in this case, yeah, there's just a lot happening. Bree marking 30 arcane, by the way. So yeah, I do think that she went for that one class with the Morning Star because of the arcane stat. That would make a lot of sense.
Is she gonna go on Renalla here?
Feels lag, man.
Maybe just to get rid of that middle column.
Yeah. Blocking row 5, column 3. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I agree.
And this square, I mean, I know we all know how the square is, but when I was practicing with Gino, he actually got 12 summons, I believe, before it was 4 different spirits, which is crazy. Oh my god, that's insane. So you know what, Bree, I wish better for you today.
Music to my ears.
That is crazy. And I know Domo was here like rubbing his hands like he like let's give these players some horrible RNG.
Yeah. That's what I live for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
going for explosive physic though, which is not what Cat is doing, so that's good for him.
Yeah, they're actually doing separate things now. I do
Yeah.
wonder what Kata might be going for here. Maybe he's just getting Radon for Mimic Tier access and Fia's maybe, I guess?
Yeah, that's very possible, I feel like.
Because otherwise, I don't know. That's like the only direction he's really going here.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That is required for so many things on the board, right?
I mean, in this case, it's just Fia's and Mimic Tier. There isn't really anything beyond that that really warrants a Radon, besides capital access, I guess. But even then, you don't really need capital access. So besides Morgott. So it might just be money.
Yeah, I mean, maybe sorceries. Maybe money for sorcery or something like that. I don't know, we'll see.
Physic tier being acquired here for Gino now. I think he has the Physic Flask. So he should be able to do this.
Alright, here is Bree and her Renalla fight. Let's see how this goes.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, and Pup doing Grail, by the way.
Yep, in that corner square.
Very interesting. Okay, uncontested, too.
I wonder if they are looking at that bottom row. It's not, I mean, it's not like a really appealing row at all, but I mean, they're probably just trying to put some threats everywhere to get BrinoMachino sweating a little more.
Renalla just not summoning at all. Okay, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Got the dogs out.
The dogs. Okay, 1 out of 4.
Yeah, we're going straight for a Radon fight here for Kata. And, okay, so now Gino's making his way towards the Physic Flask. I thought I already had it. Making his way past Kenny. And another summon here for Breed, Bloodhound Knight. So she has both the Wolves and the Bloodhound Knight. Just needs the Troll and the Dragon.
Oh, when she moons. Oh, God.
Classic. The worst is when she moons, but then also does another spell that like has insane tracking. And you get iframed, trapped by her spells. That's the worst.
Yeah, I mean, Renalla's not a hard fight, but man, she really can do some whack stuff.
Yeah. All right, Catalyst on the Radon fight now. Sorry, not Pup. Bree having a hard time here getting those summons to show up. Oh, there it is. Dragon now. Just has to wait for the Troll. Hopefully that Troll does happen soon for her.
Gino looks like he might be heading over to Beastman for that explosive physics square.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Maybe try and start working towards that row 1 that they could possibly go for. Although Kata is already on Radon and could definitely block that Mimic Tier consumables only for the row 1.
Oh, and Renalla summoning the wolves again. Oh my god.
The dogs. And there's the Bloodhound Knight yet again.
Oh my god. Dude,
oh,
I swear Renalla
baby.
is worse now than it used to be.
Oh, baby. That's what we like to call RNG. There's the moon.
Oh my god. I know
A
Bree's
game
like,
of patience.
holy crap.
You know why I made this, by the way?
Why?
Because like people were like, "Hey, we have the Godric square. We should have a Renalla square." And then everyone, I think, in the Discord was like, "Renalla is so baby easy. I don't think it'd be worth our time to put that in as a square." And so I made this because this is an endurance fight. You're gonna have to try and make sure you dodge every attack.
Yeah.
That way you make sure you have enough flasks. It becomes way harder, and it's fun to watch.
I do think it's cool having a pure RNG boss. I know the players don't like that. The players don't like their fate to be an RNG. I do think it's kind of cool here and there.
Another moon!
Gino did grab that explosive physics square, and he also did get a talisman. I wonder if, when the time comes, he'll be the one collecting those talismans. Not sure.
And then we have a Bloodhound Knight. Yeah.
Oh my god, how many is that now? Like 7? Any Oathsworn Giants?
More like an oath-sworn pain in the neck. Oh, Bree almost dying.
I can't breathe, please.
Oh, is it it? There it is. There's the Giants.
Go get her.
Go get him.
Oh my! And here's the craziest part: when this happens, and you're just like, "Oh my god, now I have
no.
to kill her," and then it's like,
Oh, and she gets tagged.
"No, Bree, no!"
Oh, I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna hear it after this match. Oh no.
Oh my god, dude. My heart breaks for her. Oh my god, it's so bad. That's exactly what I was saying. You get that last one, and then it's just like the worst thing ever always happens. Oh my god, dude.
That is absolutely brutal.
Well, surely she used all of her bad luck then, and now it'll be 4 easy summons, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grail being marked here by Cattery, by the way. A Grail without stats effects.
Mm-hmm. Gino did just grab his shield. I'm not sure if it parries, but since he is on his way to Margit, I assume that it does. Yeah.
Yeah. He got the explosive physic as well, so currently 7-5 for Cattery. Going to be 7-6 here in just a moment. And it looks like that Catalyst is making his way towards the Mimic Tier consumables only now.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like that. Oh, Pup also has a shield, by the way. And Pup is currently ahead on Margit.
Oh,
This is, oh boy.
Oh my god,
Oh
dude.
boy.
Yeah, there she goes. Wow. I mean, damn, Gino just getting really unlucky on all of his calls here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, this is one of those things, like, there's no way to know that you're about to be sniped on every single thing. It's just unfortunate the way the calls went down.
Oh, but Pup's Starfists are way weaker than Gino's. So this might actually be something where he could catch up and actually snipe it.
Hers are really weak.
Yeah, look at the huge damage difference. This might actually be a snipe from Gino.
Yeah.
There it is, two parries.
It is close. It is close, but...
Oh, and Gino going for the smart strat here of not taking the riposte, so he keeps getting the same attack over and over again. Or at the very least getting cane attacks. There it is, 6 parries, and now he can go for the kill. He doesn't have to wait it out anymore.
Wow, yeah. That's
very
great.
smart, very smart. Nice bleed proc.
Wow, that bleed proc. Oh my gosh.
Very, very smart move.
Exactly in sync into phase 2. Wow.
And there it is.
Wow. Great kill, Gino. Wow, that was awesome.
That was huge. Very, very
clean
nice.
fight. Man, it's that damage, right? Like,
yeah, that's that smithing 16.
yeah, this is the thing. Like, let's say you have all these players at the exact same level. If everyone gets the exact same RNG, everything is great, everything is whatever, you know, it'll come down to damage.
Definitely, honestly, a very exciting game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a blast.
All right, and here we have Renalla again. I haven't been looking at the summons. Do we know what she's at all?
I have no idea.
Oh my god, we have Gino and Malenia.
I think that seems to be the right call. Giant here, summoned for Renalla. Does he have rot grease on himself? He does not. He's going straight, just Starfists only.
Honestly, a bleed against Malenia is nice, usually.
I do wonder if
knows to
Malenia is the best call here, I guess, because there isn't any level 60. There aren't any stat, like, squares. This is just a one-off.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if this is actually, like, the right call, I guess, just based on the fact that there aren't any other synergies besides just it being Malenia. Because this fight does take a while.
I mean, I assume he's feeling confident about it. And, like, to be honest, it doesn't seem to be taking that long. His bleeding is really nice. And Gino obviously knows Malenia. I assume he thinks he's going to first try it, which if he does, I don't think it'll take that long.
Yeah. That's fair.
He might just want to get the square off the board, and maybe he's just like, at least I know no one is going to split me on this.
Yeah, very true. It's just uncontested. Looks like that cat is going to go for Mohg here, though.
Wow, okay.
So they're both actually kind of considering late game squares. Now, we're 33 minutes in. You know, this is kind of what I was talking about.
We do have Pup on that Tibia Mariner in row 2, column 3.
Another giant for Bree. See, look, she's smiling. She's having a good time, chat. All right, it's a great square.
Yeah, it's not like angry smiling for sure. Yeah.
Look at her smile, man. All right. Nice repose here on the
she's
Malenia.
so happy.
Teleporter activated for Kata, going straight to Mohg now.
Poor Bree. This hurts. I feel for her. Is that nope?
Dogs.
No, I swear the new Elden Ring updates must have done something crazy. I have no idea.
Possibly.
Renalla didn't used to act like this.
Phase 2 Malenia now for Gino.
Yeah.
Well, is she missing the dragon?
Yeah, she is.
She has to get rid of that dog. That dog needs to attack so it vanishes. Otherwise, it just keeps chasing you. Here it is, dragon. Nope, Bloodhound Knight.
Oh my god.
And Bree out of healing yet again.
Oh my god, a gorgeous waterfowl dance dodge on Gino's end here.
Nice dodges, nice dodges. Oh, bleed proc, huge.
Nice.
And a moon attack.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with these boss squares that you might think, oh, this is a weird call. Why would they do this? I mean, if they think that they're gonna first try it and they have good damage and all that, like, it's not usually a horrible call, you know?
Giant again. So here's the thing. People have known this is a trap square for quite a while.
Renalla?
Yeah. Oh my god. Please,
I
dragon.
wonder if
Please,
she-
dragon. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. That is insane, dude.
Nice repose on the Malenia. Almost phase 2 even done. So that's going to be huge money. I do wonder what you could use that for. I guess sorceries.
Yeah, sorceries, yeah.
That's
Levels just to shred, you know,
Yeah.
Fiat Champ, Mohg, Morgott.
pretty much.
I
Ritual
mean,
Pots
yeah.
is still on the board, which is still kind of surprising to me. There is the dragon.
Outsworn dragon. Let's go get her, Bree. Let's go. Now don't die. Oh my god. Sometimes you kill her and then you die by the summon and then you die before she dies and it's just like so painful.
Yeah, I've had that happen. GG's to Bree grabbing that Renalla square. Boom,
Yeah,
there we go.
and Gino. Both got their bosses done together. Love that.
Huge. That is 8-7 now.
Yeah.
BrinoMachino in the lead.
Yep. Honestly, good call on Gino. I think that was a great square. Again, I think he did that because he knows he would have gotten it and it wouldn't have gotten sniped and just a great call.
Now he's making his way towards Mohg, though, which Catalyst is already on his way and already at the front door, knocking, saying, hey, Mohg, come out. I'm ready to play.
So true, Domo. That's so true. On the bright side, I think Kata looks like he's pretty ahead. So by the time he actually beats Mohg, I mean, assuming he first tries it, I don't think Gino will have invested that much time.
I don't know. I think for Bree, Ritual Pots should be her next thing here, though. Just because she has Raya Lucaria access. She got that Ritual Pot from Raya Lucaria. Going to Jarberg now might be a good idea and everything. But looks like she's focusing actually on sorceries, going for that Pumpkinhead where Selen is. And Tibia Mariner is still for Puppery here. She's going for her second one, I believe. I'm going to swap over to Team Cattery here real quick. So avert your eyes, chat. Be careful. Things are changing. Boom.
And there's the Tibia Mariner. That was her third one. I was wondring.
Oh, that was the
I
third
thought
one.
It was
Okay.
the third one, yeah.
My bad. I must have missed it while I was watching the Renalla fight.
And the Malenia, a lot going on.
Yeah. That's part of the 2v2. A lot happening.
Yeah, yep. Easy to miss stuff. But this Mohg fight's looking pretty good for Cat, I would say, and he does bleed, and this weapon does bleed, of course, so the bleed procs will look really nice here.
Yeah. Nice stagger here. 8-8 now for Team Cattery and Team BrinoMachino.
Wow. Yeah, Cat's fight is really nice here.
Going into phase 2 now. Good old knee heal. Let's hope that he has enough flasks. I don't know if his vigor is too high.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, okay. It looks like he's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you level your vigor too high but don't have any flask upgrades, you kind of screw yourself out of
True.
dealing with Nihil is like the big thing. So
Yeah.
luckily he is prepared for that, getting a nice stagger and headshot. Another bleed proc. Nice.
Wow. Nice fight, Kata.
So unless this turns into an incident here, this is going to be a nice square and a semi-snipe here on Gino with this Mohg. Oh, Mohg getting stuck on some pots.
Any AI in the chat?
He's stuck.
Oh my god, he's stuck.
He's stuck on the pots. There he is.
Mohg. Well, you gotta clean up around here, man.
Mohg not a fan of Roman pottery. I believe that's Roman pottery. I don't know, something like that. Looks like it. Ooh. Kata taking a little bit too much damage here. Also, the bleed buildup. He's got to be careful not to get tagged by anything. Has only one flask left. He's got to be really, really careful. A lot of blood on the floor. Oh, nice roll. That blood bar is building.
Really
oh,
well.
my God.
Pretty scary.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go.
We got Bree. I don't know exactly how many. Oh yeah, there it is. She got 12. I was gonna say it looks like she had a lot. So
yeah,
she marked that square. Very nice.
BrinoMachino currently back in the lead by 1 square.
Yeah.
Going to yeah, there she is. Going for ritual pots now. I think that's a great play. Great play. Pup currently in Altus. Not exactly sure as to why. Currently leveling though, 40 vigor. That is a lot. That should be good for the rest of the game.
Nice fight, Kata. Gorgeous.
And there it is. Mohg for Cattery now. 9-9. This is
Oh my god.
square for square.
Really great Mohg fight, and Gino's about to see that. Oh god. Seeing players' face when they get sniped is insane, usually.
Yeah, it looks over. It's like, oh man, I just sat down and leveled.
Yep. Oh my god, dude. Insane. All right, where are we headed? Where are we all going here?
Okay. Oh, this is actually a really good play from Kata. He's going for the Graven Ghost Glovewort Bell Bearings 2, but also that thing. Oh, never mind. He's not. He's going for Castle Soul. Wait, what?
He was here earlier. I wonder.
For a free squeeze, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was going to do the whole Tree Spirits and Graven Ghost Glovewort Bell Bearing 2 combo because you do have a Tree Spirit. For the Graven Ghost Glovewort 2. So maybe he will still do that. I'm not too sure, but it looks like he's going for Freeze Grease instead. Gino dying to gravity here now.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to make it over to the Bell Bearings as well.
Yeah. So I am not too familiar with the other one. That's kind of on the way to the Moon of Noxtella. Is it?
The other one, yes, yeah. It's not as deep in as the Moon of Noxtella, but it's in the same area. Yep, correct.
Okay, so do the graces that they got when they were chasing the Moon of Noxtella, would that matter for that bell ring?
Yes, it would. And Gino did not grab that one. Actually,
I was gonna say I don't think Gino got any, so he might be really behind on that one.
Yep. And by the way, this is really smart from Pup here, going into this catacomb with the duelist, with the jars, because you can get 2 ritual pots here. So she is trying to contest ritual pots from Bree, who currently, I don't know how many Bree has. I don't think she's been to Jarburg yet. Or if she did, she just did it now and I missed it.
I think she has at least one from Raya Lucaria. Okay.
Yeah, she definitely has one from Raya Lucaria, yep.
Mm-hmm.
But wondering who's currently got the advantage. I do believe that Bree still has the advantage. As Pup, I think, is getting her first 2 just now.
Oh my god, look at Pup's health bar. Wow. That is thick. Where did she get a health bar like that from? Who did she fight to?
Probably from Grail and everything. And she, like, the requirements
Grail.
for Starfist is so low. You know, you
Yeah,
can just put everything into health instead.
Yeah. Damn, feels good.
Yeah. Definitely makes some of these areas way less intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like Kata's not going for the bell bearings either. He's going for Mimic Tear consumable only now.
Is he set up for that puddle cheese? Or you think he'll just do the regular? I don't think he is set up.
I'm not sure, actually. I guess we'll find out. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too
Yeah.
sure.
If he isn't set up for it, I wonder what he's gonna use.
Probably Kukris if he has those. Okay, it looks like that Gino now
Yeah.
is going for tree spirits. Good call from Gino. That row 1 is still a thing for BrinoMachino, though. I'm surprised they're not really contesting that. Maybe just because they're not in the position and they realize it takes too much time. So they'd rather go for squares that aren't going to be sniperable.
Yeah. And by the way, Kata was set up to do the puddle cheese. I must have missed when he was picking stuff up for that, but really nice and easy fight. It's just
Yeah.
that looked good, very fast. Good for him.
Nice little one shot. Okay. So I do believe Pup now has 2 ritual pots. And it looks like that Cat is making his way straight towards Fia's now.
Yeah, and his health bar and his damage is, I assume, gonna make these next few fights really easy for him. Like, Valiant Gargoyles, in my opinion, the fight sucks if you're really underleveled and have low damage output, but they stagger really well, and if you have a big health bar, they honestly really are not so bad to fight. So I think Kata will have a breeze here.
Yeah. I think the whole Renalla square definitely bit into BrinoMachino's time to get some of these squares quicker.
Yeah.
Because Bree could have gotten the ritual pot square at that point, or
Yeah.
you know, the talismans. She's currently ahead on talismans, 5-1.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but Gino getting sniped like 5 times in a row definitely didn't really help their plans here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot that was happening for sure in this first match.
All right, Gino about to head into his second tree spirit. I wonder what the third one will be. I wonder if he's leaving the third one to see if he wants to contest that bell bearing, or if Kat is gonna get it first, or if he's just gonna go for some easier one somewhere.
Yeah, Valiant Gargs now for Kata. Gonna go straight into Fia's.
Oh, gorgeous damage. Oh, but the range. Oh god, the range.
Yeah, you gotta play it really close. But the nice thing about Starfist is
Yeah.
it's strike damage, which is what the gargoyles are weak to. So you
Right.
just deal like overall just really, really nice damage.
Yeah, but there are some bosses where if you use a dagger or claws, it's just like their hitboxes on their front are just so bad. And one notable one is Erdtree Avatar.
Yeah.
So bad.
Erdtree Avatar, Dragonkin Soldier have a weird, like,
Mm-hmm.
non-existing, like, weird hitbox too. It's definitely very weird, I agree.
Alright, here Pup picking up some more ritual pots in Jarberg. She has Mark 2, so now she has 4, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So she just needs one more.
I think Bree's currently making her way towards one of the ritual pots on Dragon Barrow. I don't know how many Bree currently has, but this might be a snipe actually from Pup.
Yeah. Is this last one the last Cure Ruins one? Nice easy pickup.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or she's going to oh no, I think
Yeah,
you're right.
she's here, yeah. This one is nice and clean. Don't have
Oh,
to fight,
boy.
don't have to worry.
Oh boy. Yeah, there it is. Ritual Pot's picked up by Pup now. 11-9 for Cattery.
Wow, and let me just say, Kata just melted those gargoyles.
Yeah.
That fight was so clean, dude.
Very fast.
Yeah, nice.
Very, very fast.
Alright, Kata into Fia Champ. Yeah, Gino looks like he might be going for that third tree spirit into the bell bearings.
Yeah, which makes sense. I think it's a really good play.
Mm-hmm.
Doing an interesting drop down here that I actually haven't seen before. Just to get closer to the bridge, I guess. Very
Man.
interesting. Okay. And on to Fia's Champs we go.
I wonder what Pup is working on here. Maybe she's opening this for a tree spirit in here. Or is there any talismans in here to grab?
Yeah, talisman. The Bofa drops a fire resistance talisman.
No, in Stormville.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Bree. I'm sorry. Stormville. I think just maybe capital access.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
not tree
maybe.
spirits.
Okay, true.
There's that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess at this point it's kind of like, oh, I don't really know what to go for. Like, all these squares are kind of long squares, and I don't know what's the right call. But Kata is really close to Fiat Champ here.
Well, Kaz really close to finishing the game. They are at 11
Yeah.
points right now, which means Fia's Champs is another square, and then he gets capital access because he killed Mohg and he killed Radon. So that means he has capital access, can take the teleporter straight into the capital from Fia's Champs and kill Morgott.
Oh my god. Capital access with Mohg and Radon. Look at that, dude.
This is actually what I was talking about, by the way. I've like this. I think I talked about this last week, where I was like, "Hey, why does no one ever do Fia's Champs into the capital?" I think I talked about that last week. Like just thinking about it, I was like, "This is like a decent play to actually make," and now we're actually going to be able to see it, which I think is really, really cool.
Yeah. Hopefully Fia's Champs are nice to him. This fight is pretty cringe, if I do say so myself.
It completely destroys the first one.
Oh my god, sits down, okay. Yeah, there's a pup contesting that tree spirit square. Not a bad idea. I mean,
she is behind.
It's a bad idea from our perspective, yeah, but
Yeah.
in her eyes, that square would be pretty okay to go for.
Yeah, no, 100%. And at this point, too, you kind of have your partner already in the lead for a lot of other things, so you're
Right.
just kind of like picking up the other things outside of that, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, totally.
And here we have the triple boys. Lionel being a big pain in the neck.
This fight is just constant running.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I hate this part. The stupid jars are so annoying. But Gina getting past that very nicely. Very nice fight, though. Definitely a very nice fight. Okay, Bree going for one of the other talismans now.
Yeah, I mean, she does have 7.
Wait, did she die here? Oh, she was here before. She must have died to one of the dismounters. Which these guys are crazy. Like, genuinely, actually insane. They hit like trucks. Oh, she did die here. She opened up the chest, but didn't
Oh man,
get to pick up the talisman. Yeah, this is definitely doesn't seem like to be BrinoMachino's game today.
Yeah.
That's definitely very tough to deal with.
I mean, as you were saying, there was a lot of early stuff and stuff that Team Cattery was obviously very comfortable with. So they just got away with a lot of it to start.
Yeah. Fia's Champ's definitely buying time for BrinoMachino as they're kind of stalling, but last one is left Lionel for
Fia's Champs.
for Catalyst. I think once, honestly, they see Fia's Champs marked, they might know that it's over. Last Tree Spirit here for Gino now. With the Rot Grease. There it is, 12 to 9.
Fight, yeah. All right.
Rod proc on the Tree Spirit, very, very nice. This is definitely one of the tankier ones. Very, very annoying. I believe the other one that's like really tanky is the Dragon Burrow one, if I remember correctly. The Dragon Burrow one's pretty insane.
Yeah, I'm not surprised if it's in Dragon Barrow. But these tree spirits, I actually don't mind fighting them. If you were getting one shot, maybe it's a little more annoying, but like the fights themselves, they're not so bad.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Okay, damn. These guys kind of give the One Reborn vibes from Bloodborne. I never really noticed that.
Oh yeah, a little bit. I could totally see that. Nice little jump down here from Kata. Going straight to gold free into Morgott, and that will be possibly the final square to be marked on the board. Talisman's going to be marked here, and also Grave and Ghost, Glovewort Bell Bearings too. So this is the thing. If Kata didn't have capital access, this is possibly going to be ending at 13-12. This was a very, very close first match.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
Yeah, and you know what? That Radon play that me and you were questioning a little bit actually made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
In retrospect, right? Kato obviously knew what he was doing with that one. Do you think that the game was decided by Renalla?
Oh, Renalla was definitely a heavy contributor, because otherwise, I think Bree would not have been sniped on ritual pots.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like Brino was super, super ahead at that point, and, you know, I think, I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously Renalla was a huge, huge time sink, but I wonder how different it would be if that had not happened.
I mean, just flip ritual pots. They, BrinoMachino would technically win with bell bearings and 10 talismans.
Yeah.
Like just that one square flipped, just based on Renalla time. They would have won.
Yeah, Renalla's out for blood this season. I don't know who pissed her off, but like I feel like she never used to be this bad, that square.
The Renalla giveth, the Renalla taketh. So.
Are you gonna get rid of that square even if people complain to you?
People can yell at me as much as they want. That is staying. I don't care.
Yeah.
I've been hearing it for 3 seasons now. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, they've been trying to convince you to just switch it to 4 summons, period, right? Not 4 different ones.
Yep.
And that's a big no. Big fat no.
Nope.
I do think having an RNG square is kind of fun.
Like
there's a lot of skill in these games.
Right, exactly. There's so many squares that are just pure skill based and like people manipulating AI and everything. And in that case, you can't do any of that. You know,
Yeah.
It's prioritizing and just hoping for the best. Nice little double jump from that. Jumping R2,
Wow.
double procced.
This game actually was so close. That is crazy.
Yeah, very nice damage. Very, very nice damage.
Oh my god, Kat is gonna melt Morgott with these things. I love Morgott. I love watching that fight. I think it's such a spectacle.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And I think how fast he is and all that, it's such a cool fight to learn. Yeah, let's make a bet if Kat is gonna skip Morgott phase 2. I think yes.
I don't
with the
think
bleed and all that.
I don't think you can, just because of the phase 2 transition. Like his resistances go up by a lot.
You totally can. I feel like I've seen it before.
I don't know.
Is he working with a plus 24?
Yeah, I think he is.
I mean, that plus a bleed with the staggers. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm down to be surprised. I've never seen it before. I think.
You never. I feel like I've seen it.
I've seen a Godric one cycle before.
Yeah.
But I've definitely.
Yeah, I have as well.
Yeah, but I've never seen a Morgott one cycle personally.
I think I have. Let's see. I think with the right, if all the stars align, he's got it. I mean, not like he needs it. It's just that for fun.
Yeah, I know. He's got so much time on this too.
Yeah.
Okay, you should be able to get a free stagger here now.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is.
Awesome dodges there.
Yeah, I don't think he does. He probably gets a bleed proc here, but this is still.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. Maybe he does skip it. He didn't get the phase transition yet, technically.
Yeah.
There it
maybe
is.
Here.
Yeah. The resistance is just way too high.
No, but it's possible. I've definitely.
It probably is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doubting that. I just didn't think it would be like this specifically.
Yeah.
Here.
Nice. Well, close. Nice. GG's to Cattery. Beautiful fight for them.
GG's.
Wow.
GG's. Very, very nice.
Yeah. Team Cattery played really well. I mean, so did Team BrinoMachino. Unfortunately, they got sniped a lot. Got a lot of bad RNG.
Yeah, a lot of snipes.
You should probably be ready to hear about that in that post-game interview.
A lot of snipes. Well, we're gonna be going to a break here, just straight into game 2. There's not gonna be post interviews until the end of best of 3s. But yeah, that was a very interesting match for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting calls that definitely kind of set the tone, I think, for the rest of the match. All right, and I am back, Parky.
Hello.
How was it?
I was so scared. It was terrifying. It was so dark in here.
All right, and we're gonna move into match 2 here. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this game 2. I wonder what, with it being finals, right? There's a lot going on.
Yep.
When you lose a match like that with so many snipes, how do you bounce back is, I guess, my question, you know?
Yeah, I hope that Gino and Bree can shake it off.
Yeah, I believe they will. I mean, they seem both very like strong-minded people.
Level-headed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it should be a solid match. Looks like we have Garunk in the middle square here. Duper Remembrance is pretty early.
Grafted Scion.
We do have Grafted Scion, yeah.
Cool.
There's Wormface, which I'm still saying, like, Wormface is an early square. I'm still calling that. That's a very easy square to go for early on if you have a wieldable weapon. With the Morningstar, from what it looks like on Gino's screen, Morningstar definitely wouldn't be a bad idea at all.
We got Blackblade Kindred with Garunk. That's a fun one. Cemetery Shade again. Oh my god, we got that Tunnel and Precipice Dungeon. Oh my god. Is Puppery gonna go for that again? Because we saw yesterday she's got some sick tech to get there really quickly, and she did that in both of her games to start. So I wonder if she'll be looking at that again today at all.
And here's what I like, by the way, is remember when I was saying I would like to see some more of these squares? We have Sorcery only, Incantation only, Colossal only, and Remembrance only. So we have all 4 different options on the board this time too. So this is going to be, does one team kind of tackle all 4 of them, or does, do they just pick their favorites?
Yeah, you know what? When I see this many on the board, I get stressed for the players because, man, this takes so much planning. Who's going to do which bosses? Who's going to leave which bosses open? Who's going to check these? Who's going to check those? It's a lot of thinking for those squares.
Yep.
So it's pretty common for teams to just give them up and just hope that they're not going to be the winning square at the end. I've seen things like that happen. I don't know. It's a scary one. We do have Hayeta, which is a little bit of a long one, but that might work with some other things here. What an interesting board, actually. We have Misbegotten Crusader, which, again, no one really likes that square. I wonder who will be going for that.
Yeah. This is like a weird, I would say, mid-game, late-game board. There isn't a lot of early game. Like, maybe Cemetery Shade, Spirit +4.
Tunnel is pretty fast.
Bogart and Tunnel. Grafted Scion. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is like, you gotta have a little bit of setup going on. You gotta have a little bit of setup. I'm expecting definitely upgrades from all players, making, like, some insane weapon checks as well. So we'll see.
Yeah. I will say everyone has the same class here except for Kata. Kata's class has 13 int instead of everyone else who has 10 int. So I wonder if he's looking at that int square on the top left.
Could be, yeah, definitely could be. Stone Sword Key is being hovered by all the players. And here we go. Match starting now.
Let's go. Game 2. This is going to be fun.
Let's make sure that that Bree is on the same page as everybody else, since it did like she started a little late there. Okay, yeah, she is on the same page as everybody else. All right, sweet.
Okay, I do know that that one tunnel that everyone's been doing this season, that Stone Digger Troll tunnel, that's a colossal weapon check, right? So I wonder if someone's gonna go ahead and do that tunnel square, get him out of the way, and then check for that colossal weapon there.
Yeah, there's two actually. There's one
Yeah.
from the boss, and there's one actually from a shack as well that you run past to get to the boss. So having two colossal checks is gonna be really nice. Looks like that Gino is actually the only one going for
Yep.
Grafted Scion, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Gets a nice stagger here with the Morning Star. Hopefully gets a bleed proc as well. Let's go ahead and bring him up to the big screen here. We're on screen, by the way. Is that it?
Thanks for the warnings.
Yeah, no worries. Nice dodges here from him. Oh, nice bleed proc.
Gorgeous bleed, yeah.
Nice side strafing. Should get a... Oh, misses his charge dart too, though. Should get a stagger here still. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
This is also a nice sword check, by the way. Just gotta make sure that he doesn't get tagged here. One hit would take him out. So as long as he plays it safe. Nice stagger. There it
Nice.
is.
Yep,
Gino
that's
grabbing
nice.
the first square on the board here for BrinoMachino.
Nice.
And Mikola's Night Sword. That's going to be really good versus Cemetery Shades and Deathbirds, but I don't believe Deathbirds are on this board here, so not as useful as it could be.
We do have Limgrave bosses. Maybe brings it up for a Limgrave boss.
Possibly. Yeah. I think a lot of people underestimate Mikola and Night Sword, to be honest. It's really good, though.
Yeah, I don't have much experience in it.
It's got a really interesting charge dart, too, but it's really good.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
All right. That was a good call for Gino. And yeah, I think that the other players, I think Team Cattery sees that and they're like, okay, he did it. We didn't contest it. Great.
Yeah. As kind of expected, I think Gino mentioned in one of his practice matches, he's like, I kind of have a little bit of power on the Grafted Scion square as I've been winning races to the Grafted Scion.
Yeah.
So it's like, he can kind of like play around with it because he's expecting pretty much the enemy teams to always avoid it if they're facing him.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So he's like, I could just not do it either. Or I'm always guaranteed a square by doing it. So it is definitely a good thing for BrinoMachino and in that regard. Also, Grafted Sign counting towards Limgrave bosses is huge. So there's already one Limgrave boss, which is really, really nice.
Why is Kata so behind? Because his timer, he's in line with the rest of them, but he just looks like he got to Malenia kind of late. He didn't... I don't know. Did he just choose classes a little bit later or something?
I'm not sure. It's a good question.
Okay, well, we have Bree in a tunnel, so she's looking at the tunnel square. Not a bad call.
Okay, she's going for the normal Stone Digger. Is this right? In Limgrave?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Which will give her a Limgrave boss and a tunnel, which is nice. But I mean, I guess Gino's working on that, so...
I wonder if
I
she's
don't know.
going to be going for like the two fastest one, which is this one, and then also the Morn Tunnel, which is the Scaly Misbegotten one, just to get tunnels off the board as fast as possible.
Yeah, I think that the Scaly Misbegotten one is the one that Pup was doing yesterday when she was winning those races. So yeah, that's pretty quick. But Pup is doing that Colossal check Stone Digger Troll one that we were mentioning here.
Yep.
Which, if she does get sniped on that square, the Colossal check is still good. That tunnel is still good to get through.
Oh, does Bree forget that? Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, this is not...
Yeah, this was the Limgrave one, wasn't it?
Is it? Oh, I guess... No, okay, I'm sorry. I goofed. Never mind. I goofed in my head. Pathing-wise. I done goofed. Okay, let's see what the colossal check is here. I'm definitely very curious. Oh, she's not even going for the colossal checks in the shack though, or even the somber stones. She's going straight to the boss. Okay, so she's just really rushing tunnels here.
Yeah. I mean, he does drop one, right? So it's not like she gets 0 checks.
Yeah. Just not the somber stones. I guess she maybe gets the somber stones afterwards. What do we get to drop here? Giza's Wheel, which is not too bad. The stats are really, really nice. Very nice fight here from Pup with the explosive clumps.
Damn, I feel like I haven't seen Giza's Wheel in a bingo in a long time.
Oh, look at the tie here, though. Between Pup now and Bree. They're both pretty much tied here for the Weeping Morn Tunnel. Bree being a little bit ahead.
Yeah, Bree is a little bit ahead.
This might come down to fighting RNG now.
Might come down to RNG, yeah, I guess. Scaly Misbegotten, though, isn't, like, too crazy, though, right?
No, it just has, like, really weird delayed attacks. That's, like, the most annoying thing, probably.
Yeah, classic Misbegottens.
All right, yeah, so Bree currently, I would say, about, like, 5 seconds ahead on this fight. If she gets an early stagger, she might be able to snag this right before Pup. That'd be a huge snipe for BrinoMachino.
Oh my god, that door takes forever to open.
Yeah. I mean, it is a huge door, though. I mean...
Yeah, it is. But if you're rushing for a square, things like that are agony.
Yeah, I agree. Nice stagger here already.
Oh no,
For
Pup misses
post.
that jump. Wow, great damage.
Oh, Pup getting tagged by an attack here. Oh, this is definitely looking very good for Bree. Pup getting tagged by another attack. And Scaly Misbegotten already dead. And there it is. Really nice fight from Bree.
Yeah. Do we think Pup will finish the fight?
Yeah, for Limgrave bosses, that would make sense. Yeah.
True. Yeah, I mean, not a super long fight. Nice for Bree for that one. But Bree did not do that Stone Digger troll check, so she has not done the Colossal Weapon check yet, right? So,
yeah. Correct.
So Pup does have a little bit of an advantage on that square right now.
Right. And it wouldn't be a bad pickup for her either, because that would block row 1 and column 4 if she does do the Colossal only on, like, Godric, for example. But it looks like that she might be going for Cemetery Shades here now in Weeping. Bree going for, I don't know exactly. Currently in Altus. Maybe Wormface. This could be a really early Wormface.
I think Bree tends to do Wormface early, so that'll be cool to see.
Yep, I agree. A little bit of an early jump here from Pup. Sadly misses the ledge jump. Skip. Kata going for a Grace near the Radon teleporter. Maybe going for Cemetery Shade. And Kaled? No, looks like he's actually teleporting. Just prepping that Grace for later.
Yeah, just prepping it. Not a bad call. Alright, what are we doing in here?
If Bree gets Rot Grease, Wormface would be great, yeah. Cemetery Shades for Pup, most likely. Oh, the Urtree Avatar does aggro. Gino's got to be careful here for the Golden Seeds. Does get tagged.
My God. Yeah, this laser is so irritating. Okay, Kata is in Snowfield going to Ordina, I assume. Misbegotten Crusader is on the way here. Don't really see why he would do that right now, though. maybe later. Is there a Grace by Ordina that you can grab to make the ride to Misbegotten Crusader faster?
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, nothing super worth.
No, I think he's going for Frost Grease here, and then also the money that is in Ordina, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. People tend to come here as one of their pickups a lot, I've noticed.
So it looks like actually Bree going for the Lightning Ash Ram of War. Did I just... No, I got it right.
Lightning Ash Ram of War. I don't think you got that right.
But... Oh, I did. No, I didn't.
Yeah, no,
oh,
you didn't. You didn't.
Lightning...
Ram of War, Kratos, LFG.
Lightning Ash of War. Right, yeah. There we go.
Lightning Ram Ash of War. Okay. Guys, Domo has spaghetti brains right now.
As per usual.
It's kind of funny seeing these matches because a lot of the players tend to do the same things over and over. Like, Pup has done Cemetery Shades a few times already, pretty early, and same with Tunnels, pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least they're comfortable with them, eh?
I agree. Yep.
Is this what Gino's grabbing here? Is this that summon? Yeah, it is the summon.
Oh, for a spirit +4. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So I always wonder, it's kind of I've seen people try and go for this when the Spirit Ash +4 is on the board, instead of just getting like what Ronnie gives you or whatever. Is it because they want to use this summon, or like what's the point of collecting this right now?
Spirit Ash +4 is on the board.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
but
the
aren't
only
there
reason.
quicker ones to pick up?
Well, you get the money in Halic Tree, so I guess it's just like a nice little pickup while you're doing the money.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know? And also, in Shifra, you get the Gloveworts, where you also grab the Smithing Stone upgrades. So you can get both the Ghost Gloveworts for the summon. Rather than having to go into different catacombs to get the 1 through 4, you can get all 4 down in Shifra.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome, actually.
Yeah, so there's definitely a time save there. All right, Bree going straight for the Lightning Ram.
Ram of War.
Good old Ram of War. Yeah, yep.
Is Gino... No, not yet. I was gonna say, is he about to do that? Oh, yeah, I guess he already did it. That high school dialogue between the two. I hate that. The high school dialogue between Hugin and Rodrika.
Yeah.
So annoying.
All right, grab that other Ghost Glovewort, one that he really needed. Sort of Milo's check here for Bree on that Greatsword. And it looks like this is going to be a Wormface kill now for Kata.
Yeah, that's nice. Bree didn't go for that. I'm surprised. I thought she really loved doing that square early.
There it is, Spirit Dash +4 on the board now. Oh, that's also the Zweihände for Kata, which is a colossal weapon. So there might be... Maybe they're going to move into that after Wormface?
Yeah, Cattery is definitely cooking here. They definitely got a lot of progress on some stuff.
Yeah.
But not quite a square on the board yet.
Nice headshot damage here, going straight for the riposte afterwards. Has to be careful. There is a tree garden right behind this Wormface. That might show up and annoy him a little bit.
Alright, and we got Pup on her second Cemetery Shade Catacomb here. We're still working on those lightning rams. Oh my god, the square is so funny.
Kata iframing the Death Cloud just to make sure that he does not Deathblade. Gets the Wormface.
Nice. Clean fight.
And immediately quits out right afterwards to make sure that that Tree Guardian does not kill him.
Oh my god, the lightning rams is so funny because they run away so fast and you just look so goofy chasing after them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. What a mess. At least they're one shot. It would be a lot worse if you have to hit him a few times to kill him.
Okay, so I wonder what they're going to do after this, though. The board is so weird to read right now. I'm expecting Bogart soon.
Yeah, that's one that people tend to rush as well. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, this kind of feels like one of those things that we were talking about. Things don't really work super well with each other. So it's a little bit random choices to make. I didn't notice we had Rykard's Grey Rune again, by the way. That square really wants to be done.
Yeah, very, very true. I didn't even see that either.
Yeah.
Here it is, Cemetery Shades, though, now for Pup. Grabbing a second square for Cattery now. 4-2 for BrinoMachino currently. Definitely a very different pacing than it was last game.
Mm-hmm, totally. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's on his way to the Garunk BBK area. He could do Garunk first to get that middle square. He could do BBK first to get that column block out of the way. And his weapon will do some nice staggering. Fighting BBK is not so bad if you can stagger him.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a little early. Maybe he's just grabbing the grace. Maybe just prepping it. Like, his Zweihänder is not even that upgraded, is it? Oh, Commander Standard is in the store, by the way. Definitely a really, really nice weapon. Giza's Wheel also for sale, even though Pup got it from the old Altus Tunnel.
Pup did buy that seal, by the way. I think she might be prepping to do the boss in Can't Only here.
Nice little parkour here from Gino, making his way towards what seems to be also the Third Church of America. Here we go, Frost Grease. I'm going to go ahead and bring this over to the 4-player screen so we can watch both possible fights at the same time here. Give me just a moment, chat. Be wary. Boom. Not super great damage, but hopefully that frost proc happens soon.
Yeah, the damage is not awesome at all, but I think all the players know Gronk really well at this point. So
yeah.
I don't know if he'd be too concerned. Man, Gronk. They really didn't think people needed to fight him, putting him in this tiny little room. Oh, and remarked 30 int, which is interesting because Kata, I assume, started with that one class to get the int square. Oh, she unmarked it. Never mind.
Oh? Did she miscount?
Maybe she miscounted. Well, as I was saying, it does seem like Kata started with that class for that square. I don't know if he's still thinking about that. Maybe there was another reason why he would start with that class. But we'll see.
Still no frost proc, by the way, I believe, on the Gronk. Okay. Looks like I'll have to step in here real quick as Glance is sadly not here. I'll have to go in over real quick and let them know that they are blocked out of that 30 in square.
Oh, they are?
Yes. It was over 3 seconds.
Okay.
Give me just a moment. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, sorry. Just popping in real quick. Not trying to distract. 30 int square is disabled for you guys.
So Gino can't get it either?
Nope.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, we play around it.
All right.
You didn't
sorry.
commit the info, did you?
No, I didn't. So
Okay, well, that's at least something.
yeah, thanks, Dom.
Yep, no problem. Best of luck. All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I put her audio on just to hear, and yeah, that sucks a little bit.
I mean,
So,
I don't even know. Like, apparently she didn't even commit to it, which is the weird part. So I don't know why she marked it.
maybe she was just hovering it and she accidentally marked it. Like, whatever, mistakes happen. But yeah,
Yep.
just unfortunate. It is a rule, and the players know the rules, and that's okay.
Well, actually, okay, hold on. Let me just make sure I'm making sure about the rules real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I do believe, since it was marked and unmarked and not just mismarked, I have to inform the other team too.
Okay.
Let me just double check here real quick. Of course, the one time in the season where something happens, I don't have my my guide on me.
Yeah. You don't have your guy.
My guy.
All right, well, let me see what everyone else is doing here. So, Kata did grab that Garunk square. Gino is also here, but he's going to be fighting BBK. And it looks like Kata's actually retiring the BBK square. And I think that he's doing that with confidence because he showed them, okay, I have Garunk. Well, okay, here's the thing. He might either be saying, okay, I have Garunk, so they think So I'm just not gonna go BBK and they can take it. Or it's like the other thing where it's like, okay, well they're not gonna contest BBK because I got Grong, so I have some time to wait on it, which is, in my opinion, a pretty scary play. I don't love those kind of risky plays, but I don't know what Cat is thinking. Maybe he doesn't mind giving BBK away, or maybe he just doesn't expect him to go for it. I don't know. But we'll see. Gino is currently working on that, and Kata is in Radon's fight right now.
Okay, I got confirmation from the refs. Kata marked on time. Also, I do have to notify the enemy team. Also,
Okay.
I'm such a silly goose, by the way, because I have a log here. We both have a log on the thing to see how long it was. It was 8 seconds for Bree to mark and then unmark. So it's definitely longer than 3.
Right.
Okay, sorry, yeah, just a second here.
Are you heading out?
Yep, give me just a moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna move over to them real quick and let them know.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, sorry, just jumping in real quick. The mismark that you saw on the board was Bree mismarking 8 seconds, so they are blocked out of the 30-inch square as a heads up.
Thank you, Dom. Appreciate
Gotcha.
it. Thank you.
Thank
No problem.
you.
Alright, I'm back, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, we got Bree who just killed Margit. We got Pup working on that Bogart square. We got Kata in the Radon fight, and we got Gino still fighting BBK here.
I am getting a clip from the refs here just to make sure that Kata did mark on time. They did say he did mark on time, but just to be safe, we are double checking it as it was super close between the two. Just so that things are done correctly, obviously. And yeah, currently 4-4 and tied between the two teams. Once BBK is marked here, column 5 looking pretty decent for BrinoMachino, by the way.
Wait, sorry?
Oh, sorry, column 1. I'm sorry, not
Yeah,
column
okay.
5. I'm so sorry.
I was like, dude, is there some new tech that brings BBK into some of those squares or something?
Yeah.
By the way, Cattery is fighting Radon with that colossal weapon, so they will have that square, which is a nice one.
Yep.
It's not that great for damage, but like if you know the fight, it's fine, I guess.
I think the upgrade is really low, yeah.
Yeah. And and there's the BBK for Gino. Nice fight, Gino.
Okay, it's on
Alright.
time. It is on time. It is very quick, but it is on time. So that is still a square for Cattery. That Garonk was very fucking quick reaction. I'm not gonna lie, that is insane. But I did watch the clip back. It is legit. So
Yeah. So chat, I think what you guys need to do is let the refs take care of the ref stuff.
yeah, we have people employed for this.
Yeah. Sit back and enjoy the show, guys. Okay, Cat is still working away at that Radon. That weapon he's using is not really helping him much, but that's fine.
Yeah, nice pickup though for the BBK for Brino here. Very nice. It does.
Yeah.
The only problem here with a 30 int now, it does keep them out of the row 1. But honestly, it might be a blessing in disguise as Kata is already picking up that Colossal for the block anyways. So that might be something that is a bit of a blessing in disguise for BrinoMachino here. Sorcery only here. Ice Crag on Bree. That's really interesting.
Nice.
Let me move over to the bigger screen for them to watch that fight.
Okay.
Ice Crag
Oh,
is so
man.
underrated. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say we also I didn't notice we had the Remembrance weapon only square. That one is so scary. You don't know what you're gonna get. And then that being said, you don't know who you have to leave open to for whatever weapon you get, and it's just a scary one.
Yeah.
I guess that might be why Kata left Godric open to see what Radahn gives him. Again, Godric's obviously a little easier than Radahn. Uh-oh. We do have horse bosses and Limgrave bosses, which Gino is working on both of those now. And Gino, as we know, he has already won Limgrave boss with that Grafted Scion. So he's got some good progress on that already. That being said, Cattery, it does have 2. But not super working on it right now.
Nice damage, though, from that Ice Crag, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it looks like that. I don't know if you mentioned this yet, but Gino going for possibly just full-on Limgrave bosses.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm expecting that to just be for the sake of blocking, or.
I mean, that would get rid of column 5, which
Also
isn't
horse bosses, yeah.
Yeah, the horse bosses. Column 5 isn't a super fast one. It's not a super slow one either. 4 Remembrance is a little slow, but they have a lot of Remembrance stuff anyway, so it's not a horrible line. It's not a bad one to block for Gino, I would say.
Nice sorceries only here from Bree, by the way, so that's going to be really, really nice for them too. Going to put them into 6 to 5 for squares. Going to be 6 to 6 here in just a moment after the duping from Kata.
Yep, there it is.
Let's go ahead and refresh everyone's stream real quick to make sure that we're up to speed as much as possible.
Yep. And Pup here doing a incant book grab, I believe, behind 2 stone sword keys, which is very painful. But she'll be grabbing that. So it looks like she's eyeing that 14 incant square for row 2 block.
Having that 30 int barred off is definitely going to be very tough to play around.
Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't like disqualify their game. They have stuff they can do instead. Totally.
100% not. And if anything, that might be something they could play around as well. Like as Gino mentioned when I dropped the news to them that they're locked out of that square, they could easily still play around that for sure.
Yeah.
And stat dumps, in retrospect, aren't that great anyways, because if you can't use it, then what's the point? And it kind of hinders your other upgrades for later on.
It would be a lot worse if Bree had put like 29 int or something and then mismarked the square. That would suck so bad. But I don't even think she has much int at all. So it wasn't too big of a commitment.
Ooh, America's Hammer here on Bree's screen. Really good weapon. If anyone hasn't seen my latest YouTube video, it is actually really, really solid. Got great strike damage and great poise. So I'm expecting this to be a really nice, maybe Renalla? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Looks like she's going for... Where is she? Oh, she's going here. Oh, she's going for the Faith Talisman. Okay, to be able to wield it. Makes sense.
Yeah. This is also near Hyeta. I wonder if there's a grace she can grab around here just in case the Hyeta stuff comes to play. Like, I mean, it's not a super long ride, but if she's here anyway, might as well.
Yep. Yeah. 14 incantations picked up, by the way, from Cattery. 7 to 6 now.
Oh, this is a really close game.
Yeah. Both games being so close and back to back is very, very interesting. Horse bosses here from Gino, I think, is a really, really good play because it plays into Limgrave bosses too. So kind of working towards 2 squares, I think, is going to be really beneficial.
Yeah, totally.
I do think at some point someone has to upgrade though and go for Remembrances, Crusader, and Halictree. Those are some pretty tough fights.
Yeah, Halictree isn't a great one because people don't tend to love fighting O'Neil. Or Niall, which one is he? I don't remember.
Niall, yeah.
He's Niall, okay. Yeah, depending on what weapons you're working with, if you have any branches, that fight can be either really easy or really difficult and annoying to work with. So yeah, maybe they are avoiding it until they have some better upgrades. All right, we have Godric or Kata
Yeah.
fighting Margit. It looks like he's gonna eventually head over to Godric. Oh God. Yeah,
He's still using the
anyway.
Zweihänder too, and I'm wondering if he's just working towards that for the grapes.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, grapes and also. Has he checked the Remembrance weapon yet? At all?
Good question. I don't believe so. Maybe this
I
might
don't
also be a
believe so
Remembrance
either.
check, yeah. Hey, got any grapes?
That song Enjoyer based. That song slaps. Pop does have a seal and also 14 in can, so I would assume she's gonna be prioritizing the boss in can only square. We'll see. I mean, if it's not lining up for her to do it, obviously she won't, but
I mean, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I'd be surprised if they switched that over.
If Bree goes for like full on +9 America's Hammer though, like she could easily do that. Like it genuinely is a solid weapon for her to use for the rest of the run.
Yeah.
So if she goes on a little bit of a upgrading spree, I think that wouldn't be the worst move here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it looks like Gino is prioritizing the horse bosses instead of the Limgrave bosses because he is fighting the Night Cav in Kaled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice damage.
Very nice. I believe was that a bleed proc too? I don't know. One more horse boss is needed. Could be Radahn, or it looks like he's going straight towards Scenic Isle, towards the last Knight's Cav in Liurnia for him.
Yep. Oh, no, he's gonna do the Altus one, I assume. The Night Cav right up there. I don't
did he
really
just
blame
switch?
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he switched. That's a nice and quick and easy one, and you don't have to run very far, and...
Just have a little
Yeah.
bit more health, but yeah, should be good to go. Death's Poker here from Pup, by the way. I didn't notice that until now. When did she get that? Was that from the chest?
I think it was in the... I thought it was in the store.
Was it in the store? Okay, I must have missed that. She did have Giza's wheel, but obviously Colossal Armaments are right off the board, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, what is Kato cooking up here in Liurnia?
Grapes? I don't know.
Yeah.
At this point, that's like the only thing. Maybe Thops' key. No, not even Thops' key.
Actually, yeah, it looks like he might be here because
Dex here. Okay.
he's eyeing those graces around here.
Grabbing the Dex tier for what? You know?
Maybe there is a Remembrance boss weapon that he has or something that we didn't see.
Not too sure, but Bree making her way towards Radahn now with her America's Hammer. Honestly, this could be huge in the fact that Gino could go for horse bosses straight into Rykard, and they could get a bingo line here.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
no!
that'd be cool.
Wait, Kata's going Sacred Blade, Sacred Relic on Godric now. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, what is the damage, though? What is the damage?
Oh my god. Well, that was bad, first of all.
The damage isn't too great. Misses his charge dart 2 here. Second charge dart 2. Not super strong. I think Bree's America's Hammer is +4, but it's on Radahn. So...
Yeah. And she still has to talk to this guy, and she still has to make her way down. I think if
Yeah.
Kata doesn't die, he's got it.
Yeah, this might be a huge snipe.
Yeah. I mean, unless Bree just like melts Radon, which honestly, it could happen if her damage is really, really good. Because Godric still needs to go through that phase transition and the whatever. I wouldn't say it's completely in the bag for Kata yet.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Currently phase 2 now. Also, that's a very early phase 2 for Godric.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure that Bree doesn't summon either, because it's supposed to be specifically only Remembrance weapon damage. She doesn't. Okay. Okay, Gino got the horse bosses, by the way. 7-7 right now for BrinoMachino. Making his way towards Misbegotten Crusader. Okay. Interesting. And
Yeah, maybe he's trying to just block off that row 4. Just
Yeah.
to have it over with. Yeah.
yeah, possibly. Just get rid of all the bingos. Besides,
Yeah.
column 5 is open, but
Bree's damage isn't good enough to make up for that.
yeah, no. That is definitely very tough. That's going to be a pretty big snipe here.
Yeah. I do wonder if she's gonna finish it just to have 4 remembrances, because she already has Godric.
He does have to wait through that dialogue, but I don't know. This fight takes too long. She might just swap over to her other weapon, potentially.
Mm-hmm. So what was this weapon? I thought it was like gonna be really good. A little upgraded.
It's +4. Plus she's not doing charged R2s.
Okay.
As like the charged R2s give you a lot of poison and everything. Also, I think Radon is not the best example because his holy resistance, to my understanding, is pretty high.
And there it is. Let's see if she's gonna quit out or if she's gonna keep fighting.
See, now there's
Yeah.
Thops' Key and Shabiri Grapes that is kind of threatening that row 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really, really not good.
Yeah, and we do have Pup fighting the Red Wolf, so it looks like she'll be doing Thops' Key.
Yep, and it looks like that Kata is going straight for the grape work now. Bree going straight for grapes now. Oh god.
Bree going for the grapes is a really great call because she won't be sniped on that. I don't think she knows that, but from our perspective, that's great for her.
Yeah, I mean Kata's going for grapes right now too, so I don't know.
Oh shoot, is Kata ahead? I must have missed that.
I don't know if he's currently ahead. I don't
like-
think so because he left Godric without getting the grape from where Bree is right now. Bree is getting this grape from this side, which is definitely way faster than what Kata is doing. So this might actually
Might be close,
a snipe on Bree's end.
Well, did Bree end up getting that grace that we were talking about earlier when she was in the area already? By that, like...
Right. Yeah, the Faith
or
Talisman.
whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know if she did grab anything there, but...
Also, a nice fight from Gino here on this Misbegotten Crusader with a low damage Morningstar. Surprisingly, he didn't grab the freeze grease. I believe that is actually in the in this cave to make this fight just a little bit easier. Ooh, just get tagged here. Just gotta be a little careful. This guy can be really annoying to fight. Oh, it looks like that pup actually died on Red Wolf, by the way. Currently end Red Wolf still.
Okay, yeah.
Working towards that Thops' Key. Currently, Cattery being ahead 1 square, 8-7.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this
Yeah, this is intense. Okay, here we go,
Yeah,
starting the quest line now with Arena.
I'm so disoriented on this quest. I mean, I know it, but like...
So you get 1 grape after killing Godric. You get 1 more grape in the
Yes.
Faith Talisman
Yes.
chest area, and they get 1 more grape for killing Edgar, which is Arena's dad,
Right.
as an invasion.
But like, is Kata still working on this then?
Kata, no, he's going for Rykard
Yeah.
now. It looks like.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, am I missing something here? Is there someone that I don't know?
Yeah, it looks like he actually stopped doing
Okay.
grapes.
Honestly, not a bad call to go for Rykard. I don't super blame him for that.
I think it's a Rykard and also just like 4 different remembrances. There is Misbegotten Crusader on the board now for BrinoMachino, 8-8.
Yeah. I was wondering if that was going to change Kata's opinion because maybe he was looking at that line because Pup would eventually do Incant only boss. But no, it seems like he's committing to the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice fight for Gino, yeah.
Here's the things where like now it comes down to choices. Because keep in mind that BrinoMachino are locked out of the 30 int. So
Yeah.
they have to make snipe choices. And in this case, they need to go for, I would say, Limgrave bosses. They need 5 squares, right? NPC bosses, Grapes is definitely there. So Grapes and Limgrave is definitely 2. They would need 3 more after that. Riker is definitely not one of them. 4 different remembrances doesn't seem to be in their cards either right now. Thops' key is going to vanish here.
Yeah.
So they need to go for NPC bosses and Incantation only, which Gino can still do Incantation only on Godric.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, here's Pup carefully collecting Tops' key. Nice work. And Gino about to have his 6th Limgrave boss compared to Cattery's 2, so seems like they've definitely got this one in the bag.
Nice damage. This noble fight, though, for Kata is going to be rough, I feel like, with the Zweihänder.
Oh my god, that weapon looks so funny in this game. I was just against the lava, it looked like just a red stick.
It's a huge weapon. Yeah.
It's very long and very skinny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Here's the Edgar fight for the last grape, I believe. Spinning strikes Andy. He does do a decent amount of damage too, which is the scary part. But there it is.
Yep, there
Polarized by Marika herself. Gets the Dragon Halberd actually from Edgar too. That is crazy.
Classic.
And here we are with Pup now returning Tops' key. This is definitely getting very close. The Rykard's Great Rune, though, I don't think it's something that Kat is looking at. I think Kat is looking at 4 different remembrances instead.
Yeah, he just marked 2 on there.
But here's the other thing. Those are 2 really long squares. So I don't know if that's even a good idea.
Well, 4 NPC bosses isn't super fast, right?
It can,
you got a few that are fast, but then you have like 1, which is gonna be, I don't know. It's usually what, Adon, Patches. I guess you have like Gary, right? They tend to do Hugh sometimes.
Yeah. So normally it's like Patches, Stray Mimic Tier, possibly also Mimic Tier, Gary, Adon. Those are the ones I can think of right now. Yeah, I mean, Gideon can't, you can't do Gideon.
Yeah, Vike maybe. Maybe we see a Vike.
True, Vike, yeah. Vike, Roundtable Vike.
Nah, they would never do Vike if he's not on the board. So we did get Tops' key returned by Pup there and bringing the score to 9-9. I'm curious to see what Bree's about to go for, because she also did just finish her Hieta quest.
Yeah.
She's back into the Radon's fight. Did she not end up beating him?
Don't think so, I guess.
I don't know if she died or if she quit out, maybe. She quit out, okay. Maybe she'll be here for Remembrances only. Or is she just picking up that Somberstone? No, she's gonna go fight him again, I suppose.
Oh boy. But this time she can at least summon, gets Okina, maybe some bleed procs that would help.
Yep.
This would be Gino's, I believe, 8th Limgrave boss.
Yeah, I wonder what Gino's gonna do next. Maybe he'll do the Halictree Medallion, or maybe he's gonna start making progress towards Incants. Or I guess NPC bosses because he is fighting patches here.
Yeah, they just need 4 more. I'm really looking at the 8 Limgrave bosses, Incantation only, NPC bosses, Tree. That seems to be possibly their best move.
Yeah.
To win this game still.
Great fight.
There it is.
Patches didn't even move.
8 Limgrave bosses now. And that is also 1 NPC boss.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would lean into NPC bosses now, to be honest.
I think so too, yeah. So Bree, after Radon, she still has Renalla open, but Renalla's a bit of a long square. I guess that's the fastest one though, right? The next fastest Remembrance. Other than Rykard, if she's gonna go do that, I guess, but...
I seriously doubt it, but honestly, this damage from Cat is also not looking too fantastic.
Yeah, I cannot believe how bad this weapon is in this game. Dark Souls 1, Zweehander is way better.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I knew. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
I'm sorry, what the...
Okay, Domo, Mr. Guys, let's go fight Commander O'Neill and the Mariner Tibias, and also the Round Hole Table, and also the Rams of War Kratos. Let's go fight all those guys.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever said that. What the hell was that at the end?
The Ram of War.
Oh, okay.
Callback joke, Domo.
Okay, I don't know. That was some, like, yeah. All right.
O'Neill might be the worst of them all, or maybe Tibia Mariner or whatever you say, because that sounds so much like my name.
Oh,
It's like
Mariner?
hell. Yeah, don't you say Mariner?
I used to. I've changed.
Okay,
I've grown.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so Radon about halfway dead now. I don't know exactly. Okay, it looks like that Gino's going for Radon here.
Mm-hmm. You know, Bree's damage is not looking great, though. I'm pretty shocked at all the horrible weapons for these players today.
Yeah, not too
Feels
great.
bad.
He's
Yeah.
wheel will have definitely put in a bit more work for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There is Noble though for Kata. 10-9 right now for BrinoMachino. Again, they just need 3 squares. NPC.
No, Bree getting hit by that slam there. Oh man.
That's tough.
I wonder if she's gonna pivot, because 4 Remembrances is still a little bit of ways away. Yeah, looks like maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. It's going for Incantation maybe or Tree. I think Bree is in the position to do Tree potentially. Looks like she's going. Oh, she's going for Rykard's Great Rune actually. Oh, okay. This is interesting.
Oh man.
This is interesting because what if Kata holds the Rykard's Great Rune?
Yeah. Yeah. He very well might.
Okay, and it looks like that pup is making her way over to Godric now for the Incantation only, since she did grab those 14 Incantations. Doing a lot of damage to Deathspoker here.
Wow. Cool little ending to that fight, damn. Okay, we got Gino going to get... Where is he headed here? Because he's working on NPC bosses, right?
Yep. He's going towards the Stray Mimic tier here and Consecrated.
Okay. Right.
Which is so confusing to get to. I'm not gonna lie. I hate pathing towards the Stray Mimic.
Yeah, I hate traveling in this snowy area so bad. Gino looks like he knows where he's going, though, but...
Yeah, you kind of follow the lights a little bit that are on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and here we go. Kata is getting into his Rykard fight here. And he's got his shield ready to do that shield poke strat. He still has to get to Rykard, that tunnel for Rykard's Great Rune. He still has to get through it. And it's still the square is still a ways away, but we will see if he's gonna sit on it or not. I don't see that he would at this point, but I have seen players do stuff like that.
Yeah.
It freaks me out, but hey, they know what they're doing, I guess.
I mean, Kata has done a lot of speed running, which includes also
Yeah.
like learning Rykard a lot.
Yeah, totally. I love seeing their game faces. Oh my god, so awesome.
Just like absolutely focus. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say so far today, everyone's been really in the zone. There hasn't really been any like incidences or
Yeah.
super big misplays or anything. There's been, you know, unfortunate snipes and just bad luck and stuff, but I think all 4 players today have been really, really cool to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Like no real hiccups. Okay, looks like that pup is actually has Godric ready, but not going for incants only. Actually going for a Halic Tree here. Potentially.
Interesting, interesting. I guess they've
Oh, never mind. Maybe just money. Sorry.
maybe money.
Yeah.
Why though? Maybe she needs levels for any incant she wants.
Yeah, I think she just might need some money
Yeah.
to make sure that she can actually wield some of the incants that she has.
Mm-hmm. All right, Gino with 3 NPC bosses, and where will his last one be? He's going to Altus. Who's an Altus for this?
Gary?
Gary. Okay. Oh, Gary.
Which is, yeah, I'm not a fan of Gary.
I've fought him one time in my entire life, and it was for my all boss playthrough. I such a random boss, in my opinion.
Noble now for Bree, by the way.
Yeah, Cat has almost finished this fight. I mean, he's playing it really well, but that Serpent Hunter at +0 is such low damage.
Yeah.
Taking quite a while, but that's not his fault. He knows the fight, obviously.
Bree getting really bad RNG on this Noble. Dude just throwing out a bunch of flurries.
Alright, and there's the boss for Kata. Let's see
Okay.
if he's gonna immediately head over. Yeah, looks like he is.
Yep. Okay, and then that's his third Remembrance as well. So even after he gets Restore Rykard's Great Rune, he can just go straight for, you know, Estelle in this case.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Estelle. It'd be cool to see Estelle.
I
Alright,
agree.
and here goes Pup with her incant only fight. Oh my goodness. What the hell? I have not seen so many incants and sorceries that, like, this is so weird.
Oh, the Noble Presence? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not too bad. It's Black Flame damage.
Okay.
It just
I mean,
takes
it's
a
not
really
too
long time to
bad.
cast.
It's not, like, awesome either. I guess not a lot of incants are awesome. I mean, at least the way that they're being set up in bingo, but yeah. I'm surprised there wouldn't be a better one if you picked up 14. I guess maybe this one had the lowest levels necessary.
Probably, but she's got to be a little careful here. Taking a lot of damage. Only has 1 flask. Okay.
Only has 1 flask.
1 red flask, yeah, for healing, because the rest
Oh,
she
yeah.
needs for casting.
She does have the prawns though. Or do those heal? Or are those just damage up or something? I saw she had them on her hotbar.
The prawns, they reduce damage taken.
Okay.
Or the crab, sorry.
Oh no, Bree dies to Noble with that roll. Classic roll, the classic roll. That one sucks, dude.
All right, here is Gary for Gino now. Going to be grabbing potentially their 11th square.
Yeah, I mean, here goes Kata into this tunnel, wasting no time for Rykard's Great Rune, which is absolutely the right call, I think. No reason to sit at this point in the game.
Right.
You know what? Pup is Yeah, she's looking good with this. I'm pretty impressed actually. That was looking like a crazy incant. All right, and here's Gino with his 4th NPC boss there. All right, so how's this looking? Kata gets Riker's Great Rune. That's 10. Pup gets boss incant only. That's 11. 11, 11. Then it would be a race for, well, I mean, yeah, they can just grab free 30 and square at that point, I suppose.
Yeah, but free, I don't know. Here's the thing. Free, they've been leveling a lot.
Yeah.
They would have to get a decent amount of money to get 30 and most likely. I don't know how much money they would need, but they still would need to get money, right?
Sure, but
so I don't
like,
know how much time
no,
that would take is the other thing.
If there's no time limit in the match and like...
Right.
I mean, to be fair, I guess you're right. I guess that can set up the other team to work on some of the other squares.
This would be a restoration, so that would be 11 squares, and then Int would be 12, and then he would have to go for his 4th Remembrance, which would be Estelle, I guess, in this case.
Well, Int's already grabbed. So...
What?
So...
Did I miss it?
Yeah, you must have. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't really think this is quite over yet.
Oh, you mean incantations?
Yeah.
Oh, I
oh, you were saying Int. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Oh my gosh, that one explored. Oh my god, poor guy.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave him like such low poise.
That damn boss. They should have made him harder, dude. He deserves better.
He just gets bullied.
All right, Gino looks like he's going for that Halictree medallion here with Castle Sol. Misses the skip once, but to get into that fight, I don't know if he has bewitching branches. Gosh, I've never done this skip. Have you done it? Is it scary?
No, there's a safer lineup, I would say, but it does take a little bit more time. Everyone's got like their own, I would say, flavor, I guess, for the skip.
Sure.
I don't think that's good. Yeah, he needs to be a little bit farther.
Yeah, it looks like Kata going for Estelle here.
Yep. So
I'm excited. I want to see an Estelle fight.
He didn't restore the Riker's Great Rune just yet. I think he just has that in his back pocket just in case.
He is sitting on it. Oh man.
Yeah. So if sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna doubt Kata. I think that he knows what he's doing, but I don't know. For me personally, it's a little scary to sit on that at this point in the game.
I mean, yeah. Imagine this case that actually Bree is able to get that Riker's Restore Great Rune if she didn't die on Noble, right?
Yeah.
And then Gino gets Halictree. That's 13.
I mean, it's honestly still possible, depending on when. If Kata plans to go for that after Estelle, I mean, it's kind of possible for Bree to take it, I think. I don't think he would. I feel like he might grab a Grace or something and then go do the Great Rune and then come back for Estelle.
Did Kata die from poison or from rot? He's back here.
He didn't die, but he quit out.
Oh. I guess he just didn't have enough flasks. Or something. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Something didn't go as planned. Alright, here's the noble fight for Bree. Gino is currently fighting Commander O'Neill, as Domo would say.
No one with bewitching branches either, so this definitely is a way harder fight. The thing that's interesting here, to be honest, is I think what Kata's going to do, as soon as he sees Halictree going to be marked for Brino, hypothetically here, if BrinoMachino marks Halictree, he goes and marks Riker's Great Rune right away.
Yeah.
As like a reaction thing. True.
Yeah, no one's weapons are honestly really good this game. Oh, it sucks. Fighting everyone with, like, there were a lot of boss fights too. I wonder if Bree has anything prepped for that Riker's Great Rune tunnel. I don't think she does. If she had any graces closer to it so she doesn't have to do all that riding back to it. Oh no, Pup dies to the summon there.
Gino currently has 1 summon left.
Yeah. And especially with them not bleeding, it's just so slow.
Yeah, very true, very true. This is definitely a way longer fight. I don't know what the upgrade here is for Gino with the Morning Star.
Oh my god, Pup is missing that skip. I mean, Gino could take this.
Yep.
I don't think either of them have the other half though yet, right?
Bree making her way into the Rykard fight now.
Oh, and
Catalyst.
you know,
Almost like
Kata's
that,
about to get into this fight. I don't like Kata's sitting on this until after Estelle. So I mean, depending on how his Estelle fight goes, I don't really think it's gonna go great because this weapon isn't awesome. But I think it's a little bit of a interesting choice to sit on after that long.
Where's she going? Is she grabbing his shield, maybe? She's grabbing his shield just to make the R1s easier.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, that's worth it. It'll make the fight much faster. Oh no, Gino almost dying here to that electric peg leg attack.
Yeah, Nile can be pretty damn mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that damage is so low.
Yep. Oh my god, it's so bad.
That is such low damage.
Alright, here's Bree into the Rykard fight. Oh my gosh, we got 4 pretty crazy fights going on right now.
Also, yeah, Kata's damage is not super fantastic in this Estelle square either.
Pup dies again. Oh man, it's a hard fight with low damage, it really is.
There's a stagger here now from Gino. Damn, Kata hasn't like done any damage in like
Dude,
20
that's
seconds.
What I'm saying. I actually think if Bree goes to Rykard's Great Rune and Kat is still in this Estelle fight, I think that she could steal it from him.
There's definitely potential at the very least, yeah. She's
I really think there's more than just a little potential. Like, Kat is not doing much damage at all. I mean, it's not horrible to be fair, but I think it'll be close.
There it is, stagger. Almost going to go into phase 2 here for Bree. Hopefully she has a good Rykard fight. Kata getting a nice riposte here on Estelle. I don't think it gets one shot by the meteor attacks if they do hit. Here it is, going to transition to phase 2. Nice roll. I don't know if Gino has any healing, but that looks... Oh my god, that looks terrifying.
Oh god. This is so crazy.
Bleed proc.
He's almost got him down, though, yeah. Oh god, the move is so goofy looking. So Kata has the grace, but he still has to ride the elevator up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
The only thing that stops Kata here now is just, like, dying.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely. I think if he dies, though, I think he goes for the restoration.
I think so, too.
Just to be safe.
Oh my god, insane last little teleport for Estelle there.
Oh, almost got grabbed.
Yeah.
One more hit is needed. He could, like, throw a kukri or something. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, and there it is. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, he's dying though? Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
Oh
there
my
it is.
God. What the hell? Estelle! That was crazy.
11 to 11 now. Yeah, Rykard's Great Rune and Tree are currently the only things left on the board. He's going to go ahead and teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Get that Rykard's Great Rune and then get 30 int.
Yeah, that was close. I think that if he had died to Estelle and then tried to fight Estelle again, Bree could have contested that.
Yeah. There it is, the Rykard kill for Bree. GG's for Bree.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's already in the tower. Incredible fight from Gino, by the way, on that Nile.
Yeah, super
Sorry,
patient.
Nile. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with the 30 int square. I know a lot of people are going to be unhappy with that whole thing, but rules are rules, and it was a mismark. Like that's not on on the event. That's just on the player making a mistake. It's a sad thing that happens in the finals, you know, especially since we didn't have it all season. We didn't have a single mismark all season. It is very unfortunate, but rules are rules, and the players know that.
Yeah, and also for the people saying the 3-second rule is too stingy, it was longer than 3 seconds by a fair amount. So.
It used to be longer than 3 seconds, and then players complained, and they voted. Like, a lot of things that people think that, like, I make, it's actually the players voting on a lot of these things, and a lot of these rules. They wanted 3 seconds. So it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to go for. And there it is. GG's.
GG's. Oh my gosh, they look so happy. Congrats to Team Cattery. Super, super deserved for them. They played so well. They put so much time, so much practice. I am so happy for them. Absolutely deserved. Oh my god, look at them. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm so happy for them.
Absolutely huge. Our finalists for Season 3 2v2 bingo is Cattery, aka Catalyst, and Puppery.
Yeah. They played out of their damn minds this weekend, dude. They absolutely deserved it. Great. Really, really great playing.
Yeah. Actually insane. Actually insane. That first match was absolutely nuts. And, you know, obviously the second match, they just made right calls as well. That early Wormface, the 14 incantations playing into the incantation only square. They didn't really get snapped on a lot of things. And I think that really showcased their board knowledge and, you know, making the right choices. So definitely GG's to them for sure. And also GG's to BrinoMachino for playing as well as they did throughout the whole season as well.
Yeah, dude, every single team, like, it's just, everyone is so good. I have no words for this season, Domo. The teams was awesome to watch. I personally prefer to watch the team games as opposed to the 1v1s as a viewer. I think it was so damn fun. I think the teams were so cool. I think the communication, seeing the practice, how much work people are putting in was just incredible. Like, such a great season, dude. I hope you're happy with how it went. Just unbelievable.
Definitely. This whole season was a bit of an experiment to see, like, if 2v2 is even possible, right? Because there is a lot that's going on. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of board changes. A lot of new rules, and to see if it's even possible to have 4 different perspectives. So there's a lot that was going on for sure going into this season, and I wasn't sure how it's going to turn out, but I'm glad it turned out the way it did. And yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I'm definitely happy with it, how it turned out.
Yeah, so great.
That was pretty nuts. Pretty nuts for sure. And like I said, every season I'm going to try and re-innovate the format as much as I can to make it as interesting for all the viewers as I can. There's always going to be something new and fresh, or at least try to make something new and fresh. I do think at some point there's going to be like a standard format that I think like are going to be like there's going to be like the main sauce, and then there's going to be other modes, you know, that people will enjoy as well. Like the 2v2, I don't think it's going to be like a main standard format, but would be more like a mode that other people will try out and will have from time to time, but not necessarily be, you know, the full thing.
Right.
But yeah, very, very close match indeed. All right, let me go ahead and bring in all the players for the post game. And wow, we're on screen, by the way, Parky, just so you know. As a heads up. And let me bring in the players here in just a second here. I told them I'd give them 3 minutes just to, like, you know, wind down a little bit. It is a lot of pressure. So just trying to like let them decompress a little bit and be done with that. But yeah, GG's again to Cattery for taking home the dub. That was a lot.
This is Cattery's second win in a row, actually, right?
Yeah.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
I think there was 2 deciding squares, by the way. One being Garonk, and then one being the Remembrance squares. I think those 2 squares really kind of set the tone for the rest of the match. Everything else was kind of like blow for blow, square for square kind of a thing. And then, but that Garunk and that Remembrance weapon only definitely was a deciding thing for sure.
Yeah.
And obviously the
Oh
30
my
int,
God.
but you don't want to necessarily lean on that, But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and bring in the players.
Okay.
Yo, welcome
It
in,
feels
guys.
really good.
Welcome in.
Hi
Yo.
guys.
Hello.
Congratulations, Puff and Kata.
Thank you. Thank you.
GG's as our Season 3 champions. Cattery, a.k.a. Catalyst and Puppery. First off, how's it feel?
Dude,
Amazing.
words, yeah, like, honestly, words cannot describe this feeling. Like, I won last season, but I was just saying that this is special because you get to share that feeling with someone, You worked hard with someone else. And
Yeah.
I can't just stress enough how proud I am of Pup because she is a nervous wreck and she played amazing. Like, entire playoffs, she played amazing. And there's just no better teammate that I could have had. So thank you, Pup, for all your hard work.
No, thank you. I mean, I think we pushed like each other. We got up in the morning, watched bingo over breakfast, then practiced, then we had dinner, watched more bingo, then we talked about bingo anywhere we went, like before bed, like all day, dude. And like I think we pushed each other, and it's honestly amazing. And good job how you played, dude. I'm actually just over the moon.
Yeah, well, GG's to you guys. There's a lot that happened in both matches, and GG's to BrinoMachino as well because they played insanely well. There were a lot of in the first match, a lot of snipes that I think were like somewhat unintentional, perchance just by square choices. For example, like the Moon of Noxtella pickup from Catalyst was literally seconds away from the pickup from Gino. There was a couple other ones that were pretty close as well. I'm trying to remember all of them from match 1 right now. I can't really recall any right now, but sorry, what were you saying, Parky?
Are you just recalling the close squares?
Yeah, the close ones for now, yeah.
Yeah, there was a few of them.
Yeah, there were a few of them. The early ones, anyways. But I mean,
that was just unfortunate calls though. Like you guys just happened to go for the same square so many times. It wasn't really anything else that you can use to know what people were going for. It just happened to work out that way.
yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think it was necessarily intended. It was just like played into it pretty much.
Yeah.
And then match 2,
I think
there was a lot
like,
going on too.
I think the big mistake, which probably costed the match in the first one, was the sleeping golem. Like, what I like realized after is like, okay, it's way more likely that. So I had plus 16 by then, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleeping golem after. But I was between apostle and sleeping golem, and like out of both of those, the one that someone's more likely to do if they're unupgraded and like try to rush at the start without setup is the sleeping golem, right? So it's just a lower percentage square, which I honestly never even thought about until afterwards. That like had I just immediately go to apostle, which made just way more sense, then that's a completely different game. So
yeah, no, that's super fair. And yeah, I think there's some tough choices for sure on the board, as like there weren't a lot of synergies in the first match. It was like a lot of one-off squares too, so making the right choice I think was definitely tougher as well. So yeah, I think I am curious though from both teams, because Kata and both Gino went for Moon of Noxtella at the same exact time. Was it because you thought it was just too early for the team maybe to go for it? Was it because the square was maybe a little bit out of position, since it was a column 1 row 2 square, so it isn't a corner square, it isn't in any way like super important? What was the thought, I guess, for you both pretty much making the same choice at the exact same time?
Well, Moon of Noxtella synergizes pretty well with obviously the bell bearings, right? So I got the grace there, and it seems like that I maybe shouldn't have because the snipe was really close. But holding priority, like, you show the other team that you hold priority, and close to the grace are also 2 6s, which are like the roughest smithing stones to obtain, right? In this format. So it actually, like, it takes a while to get there, but overall it is not a bad play at all. And in this format where like 1st to 13 is the race, holding priority over something and showing it to the opponent is actually very powerful, because they are then deterred to go for those squares. So that's why I thought the Moon of Noxtella play was pretty good at that time.
Yeah, so you got that grace. Gino, I don't think got that grace. And he actually, that's how he almost caught up to you.
Yeah.
It was like 1 second though, and I think the difference was the crouching at the end for you, Gino. Kata just ran straight in.
Well, yeah, like what ended up happening is, so I was in the Apostle fight, and then, you know, it got marked, so I quit out. And I was gonna, like, I was immediately eyeing Moon, but then Apostle aggroed immediately again, so I had to run away and then quit out, which I think was probably the main difference.
Yeah.
It's like, it sounds like I probably should have gotten that, but I just, you know, I just quit out in the wrong spot, I guess, and then he immediately aggroed.
Yeah, I mean, in that first game, you and Kata, like, it was like, Kata was like, you guys were going for the exact same squares. I don't know how that ended up happening, but there were so many squares that Kata was working on, and then you were just like barely following behind. Yeah, really strange how you guys ended up going for the same things. And it didn't even seem like the squares were super synergetic. It just happened to work out that way.
Yeah, again, I think it came down to the wasted time on the the Golem. Like that was just a huge mistake, and yeah, like that's why.
I got you. For the second match, the early game, if you can really call that early game, was mostly like a mid to late game. What was the thought process from BrinoMachino going into the second match? Was it trying to focus on maybe something specific squares or anything like that? Or because there were a lot of Remembrance squares also on this board. Were any of them like a huge priority to you guys? Or did you guys just kind of like wing it from the beginning because you didn't really know what the weapon options were?
Well, my initial plan, so I figured that there wasn't anything like crazy rushable that I would be going for, so I thought Grafted Sign made sense. I had really slow kill, but it worked out. But then, yeah, I was eyeing Garronk like kind of the entire time, like get, you know, plus 12, kill Garronk, kill Kindred. But then as I was getting my upgrades, I'm like, oh, there's a Spirit Dash plus 4, so I picked that up, which seemed okay. But my routing was really slow in it because I kind of decided after.
Right, yeah, you did reset at some point. You went back to Shifra, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so I wasted some time there. But, like, the game plan, honestly, at least from my end, I think it was correct. And then yeah, Bree rushed tunnels. I honestly don't remember what else we rushed, but we had a good start. It's just... Yeah, that was like...
It would have been really interesting to see how would have played out with the board. I honestly, I don't know the ripple effects as to what that would have changed for game plan. But I think the Gronk snipe definitely forced some pressure in other ways, right? So that forced me to go try to do a Remembrance weapon, and then I got sniped on that. And then I did get grapes, thankfully. But I think that one, you know, couple second instance definitely changed the complete direction of the match. And yeah, I think it's quite obvious that we liked row one. And then I think Kata kind of sensed that and was going for Colossal only, it seemed. And then what happened, so.
I'm curious, and I'm not trying to like linger on this for too long, but I don't really know what exactly happened with the 30 int. Was it just that
I canceled the level? I canceled the level up. That's it.
No.
I had it. It was
wow.
And I was looking at the board, and I was running away, and I canceled instead of accepting. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, mistakes happen, Bree.
Yeah.
Like, people mismark. It happens. I hope you're not too hard on yourself. You know.
Yeah.
Honestly, like we played, like, I think us as a team, we played very well. So there's really nothing to be too upset about.
No, I mean,
you guys
even
were
were
insane.
close, right? The board was filled.
Even
Everything
with
was
the
super close.
even with a 30 int being locked out, like, you guys had a really strong fighting chance. You guys played very, very well for having that, you know, taken away from you for, you know, more than over half the match. So definitely very much props to you guys for, you know, making it work as long as you did. That was really, really good. So definitely don't harbor on that for too long. And it was really enjoyable to watch you guys play. And then same for Cattery. I mean, you guys made insane choices, and you guys played very, very well. There were barely any hiccups from your guys' side at all. Like, there were barely any, you know, huge deaths that really affected any squares. So it's overall very clean gameplay, and it was very, very enjoyable to watch you guys, make your choices and seeing which like lines you're really focusing on, what you really prioritize. I think that was really shown in this whole weekend, actually. Winning 2 matches yesterday, winning 2 matches today. I think it really shows, your board knowledge and everything, and what you realize that is good, that works for you guys as a team.
Yeah. You guys been putting in a lot of practice. I mean, obviously, I've been watching you guys in my morning coffee, and it's really cool to see it all come to fruition. Like, you guys, I mean, everyone's been practicing a lot, but it's cool seeing it all actually come to play, and everyone's just on fire, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you guys notice how close that Garronk was? Like, what ended up happening? So I killed him with a bleed riposte, which, his dialogue started up, but it takes a longer amount of time to get the runes, which was the difference in the square.
Because of the riposte?
Well, so there's. Okay, I'm about to go full nerd here. But
no, go for it. I'm interested.
At least since Dark Souls 3, where if you riposte an enemy and get a bleed or frost proc, like a status proc, and it kills them, they will stand up again and then die.
Oh.
Right? And so since the square is based on the rune received and not the dialogue, then that delay was the difference.
Wow.
Because I killed the boss faster, or I got the text slightly faster.
Yeah.
But then it was that difference in the riposte kill.
Yeah.
Which kind of insane.
Also, speaking of Kata, I don't know what the hell your reaction time is, or if you're on Adderall, dude, but I rewatched the Garronk square marking, and it's literally right when the numbers show up, you mark it. I don't know if that's timed out or something, but that was genuinely insane, because we had to double check just to make sure that it wasn't an early marking.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, that Garronk fight took forever, so I was on the edge of my seat a little bit, and then just waited for the runes, clicked it, it showed up. Yeah, I was happy to go on. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize. Once I saw BBK, I was certain that I got Garronk away from Gino, but obviously couldn't have known how close it was. So
yeah,
it's very, very fortunate that it ended up playing out well. Zweihander fight took a long time. He didn't really frost proc until the second grease. So yeah.
Yeah, Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, all the weapons at this game, there were so many boss fights, and every boss fight just took forever. Every damage was just so not great
painful.
Against it was everyone, though. Everyone had just the worst damage ever. Just a really unlucky group of weapons for you guys this time. I mean, honestly, even Kata was fighting Estelle at the end, and that's when you were fighting Rykard, Bree. Honestly, if things were a little bit different, you almost could have caught up. Just the damage was crazy. Every fight was so slow. You guys were awesome. You all endured every single fight, but the damage was just so sad.
Yeah. Tough.
Yeah, it was 200 plus 18, which is kind of rough.
Yeah, I had to commit to the hammer because I didn't really have anything else at that point, and so America's hammer is quite atrocious.
Got that from Kojic.
Yeah. And what did you use your Remembrance weapon?
I had the Sacred Relic Sword, so I had to set up the physic for it.
Oh, I see. So you did Radon into Godric then? Is that what you did?
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Okay.
Because we were at the start of the game, there was the question about, how we were deciding the square. So I wanted to do the Colossal. I started with the Zwei into the dupe. But then as I noticed the column there with, because Pap was going for tunnels, I was like, well, if there's incants and sorceries only left, we cannot do that if I kill Godric. So instead I started with a setup, and while you guys were getting some of the early game squares, I managed to get myself to plus 12 and then a little bit ready. And then I went for Radon after.
Well, very well played. Do you guys have any questions between teams here as well? You guys are more than welcome to ask the other team more questions if you have any. It's not obviously not just from Parky and I.
No.
Okay.
Just GG's, guys. You did great.
Yeah, GG's. No, I know that
GG's,
the feelings are fucking harsh now, but
yeah, it's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys played really
I
well.
understand, but you guys pushed us to our limits, and on another day, I said this last season as well, on another day the score could have been easily flipped, or we could be playing game 3 right now. So I don't think either of you have anything to be sad for, honestly. Like you put in a lot of work and you played fantastic, and it was a pleasure to play. I had so much fun. Like I love bingo, it's great, and you guys provided me so much joy today. Even had we lost, I just really enjoyed myself. So thank you for that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. No, it
and
was fun. Like the
even-
games were fun, and it was fun to prepare. And yeah, thanks. I don't know if we're ending now, but thanks Domo for obviously hosting this whole thing. And like this has got to be, probably most people would agree, it's probably the best PvE. Like not even just in Elden Ring or Souls games, but just the best PvE kind of PvP competition that exists in PvE games. Like I've heard a lot of people say that. So yeah, thanks Domo and everybody involved for putting this on. It was pretty fun, and I think people liked it a lot.
Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I just want to say, all the matches like were so close. It was enjoyable to watch both of you guys, both teams to play to your limit, and even all the other teams that participated this season as well. It was incredibly enjoyable to have them on here as well. If you guys have any closing statements, we'll go down the Discord list. So Bree, Kata, and then Gino, and then Pup. Just if you have any closing statements, whatever you like to say, the floor is yours, and whatever you're working on too. So let us know like what your future projects are and where people can find you.
Nothing too much from me. Just reiterating what Gino said. Thank you very much for everything that you do and all the effort that you've put into not just this season, but all the seasons, the entire league, and for the help of everyone else too. Commentary especially. I've heard just such good things about the commentary this season, and so thank you for bringing some familiar faces as well as fresh faces to the league. And yeah, thank you for everything.
Thank you. Bree is going to be in Zero Hit League. She's not saying it, but she's there. So guys, look out for Zero Hit League. Bree is going to be playing there too. Thumbs up.
I will be. Thank you.
Yeah, Kata, your closing statements too, if you have any. You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I want to thank you, Domo, as well for inviting us back and for accommodating our situation and allowing us to team up with Pup. Like, I really, really appreciate it. It helped us out a ton. And like, I didn't get to actually send you the feedback that I wanted to for last season, but one of my biggest criticisms was probably gonna be commentary. And this season, you guys all freaking nailed it. It was so much fun. It was so good, so on point. Like every single commentator prepared, like the insights were awesome. You guys stuck to the game. Like it made for a very pleasurable experience as a viewer, I think. And I appreciate all the effort you put in to just elevate, Bingo Brawlers as much as possible and give us this space where we can try to excel in. So yeah, thank you a lot for that. And obviously biggest thanks goes to my teammates who put in a ton of work, like I said. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And anything you're working on in the future? Anything specific you'd like to let the crowd know?
Yeah, I mean, I might do some casting for Omid League, so that'll be fun, hopefully.
Oh.
And then just getting ready for the DLC, I think, I guess one shout is you guys can check out my YouTube. I do some highly produced content, and I might be trying to like rack up the quantity a little bit more with DLC approaching. So
yeah, some commentary content too, right? Like you talk about some things, like some breakdowns and stuff too, right?
Yeah, of speedruns and other runs as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Gina, I don't know if you have any other words. I know you've already said some things, but if you want to talk about like what you're working on next, you're more than welcome to do that too. And yeah, any future endeavors.
Yeah, I said basically everything I wanted to, but I guess what I'm working on, I guess just normal stuff, just hit runs and preparing for the DLC. But yeah, I guess
cool.
I'm eventually. I guess specifically, I am working on. I give it a name because it's too long to say every time, but it's a Nightmare Run, which is level 1 +0, NG +7, no stats effects, all great runes, no hits. So that's if I can do that before the DLC, that'd be kind of nice. But with Zero Hit League coming, I'm not sure. But I guess that's basically it.
That definitely needs a name, but that sounds very interesting. that sounds very, very crazy for sure. And I wish you definitely best of luck on that run too, man.
Thank you.
And then obviously Puppery, if you have any closing words and also like what you're working on next. as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to, say thank you to you, of course, Domo, for having us. And aside from that, I wanted to do a special thank you as well to everyone who practiced with us. It was a little difficult at times, unfortunately, to get practice matches at EU times, but huge shout out to Limcube, who wasn't even like part of the player pool, but a commentator and always kept up with all the strats. And did a ton of practice matches with us, and yeah, everyone who like tried to accommodate to our time zone, it was insanely appreciated, and there was quite a few who did that, and yeah, I don't know, I would like to thank everyone, especially, but I'm scared I'll forget someone. So just everyone who practiced with us, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I also want to say thanks to Asker, who made the bingo board. Like, we had a few issues with it, and he was always like super quick to fix everything, and was very communicative with us. And yeah, so everyone behind the scenes, I guess maybe I should just say it that way. And yeah, next thing, I guess I'll also be a part of Zero Hit League, as so many others, and not really sure what to expect for that, but I guess we'll try to have fun. And
Awesome.
yeah, I think that's it.
Sounds good. Well, thank you very much for everyone's words, kind words. I really do appreciate it. And thanks to Parky as well for commentating with me this weekend. Shout outs to her and all the insight that she's been bringing to all these matches. It was really enjoyable commentating with you this weekend. So everyone that doesn't know Parky, obviously, please go check her out. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys do. But just in case you don't, please go check her out. And Parky, I don't know if you have any closing words on your end.
I would just like to say it's been an honor to watch everyone. It's honestly, I know I've said that a million times, but it's just really been so cool. It's also, I'm really grateful people were letting me watch your games and practice my commentary or playing with me. Shout out to Gino for that one game for letting me practice with you.
Still undefeated team.
yeah, guys, undefeated.
By the way.
Yeah, it's been really cool. I'm really grateful to Domo for inviting me back. I really tried to learn what I could for the commentary this season, and so I hope people were satisfied and enjoyed watching it. And I don't know, I'm pretty inspired, honestly. I'd like to kind of get good at Elden Ring now, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to give a shout out to Domo as well. I know we all have, but I don't know if you guys understand how difficult it is to pull off a league this professional. And like, it's just so much time and effort, and like the money involved and the people involved and the time involved and I don't even know how Domo puts enough things on his monitor. Like, how do you even organize it? I have no idea, but you do it somehow, and it looks really clean. It looks really professional. I just think Domo deserves all the credit. This league is just so awesome to watch. It's been my favorite stuff to watch recently. I look forward to weekends to watch the league. And so yeah, big thank you to Domo. Again, congrats to Kata and Pup. You guys are a fucking inspiration. I love it. It's so awesome. And yeah, thank you for having me, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for the kind words too. And with that, I hope both teams have a great rest of your Sunday. We're going to go ahead and close out here. So I'm going to go ahead and move you guys out of the voice channel here real quick. But thanks so much again for participating, guys. And hopefully we get to see you guys in Season 4. That'd be really sick.
Thank you, dude. Take care.
No problem. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, I moved them all at the voice call. Okay. With that being said, guys, that's the end of Season 3, dude. That's the end of Bingus Bongus. Season 3, 2v2. Champions being Team Cattery, which was awesome. That was awesome to watch. Thanks again to everyone watching. Thanks again to all the follows, all the subscriptions. That it keeps me doing what I'm doing, so I can do more seasons in the future. And there's things already in the works, guys. Season 4 is already kind of in the works. I've got other things cooking too. There's DLCs dropping. There's Zero Hit League. There's a lot of content coming your way. So be sure to stick around. I'm going to be continuing personally I have a all enemies are bosses and all bosses are enemies run going on right now, where I'm a pacifist. I don't get to do any damage, and it's all summons. So that's really, really fun and enjoyable to get through. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to be finishing that tomorrow on Monday. Yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call it.